feel like you're exploring a painting of the Wild West.
Yeah.
It just Yote feels like it's a genuine artwork being capability to explore it. It's just I have no words negative about it. It's just every single
Play
thing.
Yote.
Yeah.
Oh.
50, no, almost 60 hours.
Oh.
And I've only assassinated 2.
Really?
Yep.
Such a good game. I loved every
Oh,
minute of it.
Again,
I know
I'll
Chill
do a
was going to
DLC.
be happy if I say this. I'm actually going to be playing Soros very soon.
Oh.
I know Torture.
Oh, hell yeah.
Torture, right?
You should really try Returnal just to get a feel for it at first.
You haven't played
I'm
Returnal?
pretty sure. No,
I
he
haven't played
has
Returnal
not.
yet.
And I'm
I haven't
telling you,
played
that would
Oh,
be a
you
great
are
stream,
insane.
dude.
You are
That would be-
insane not playing Returnal.
I'm telling you, looking at your
just
Resident
my
Evil numbers
opinion.
for that playthrough, you'll
That's
get
one of
great
the
views off of that.
yeah, in my opinion, that's one of the better games
Oh, yeah,
PlayStation released
Resident-
this entire
Yeah.
gen.
I agree. It's definitely
Returnal
one of the
is
better
so
ones.
underrated, bro. So
It's
underrated,
so good,
man.
dude. So
I
fucking
guarantee
good.
it's one of those games 10 years from now, everybody's gonna be talking about it. They're gonna notice how great
Oh,
it was 10 years from now.
I think people are doing that now.
Yeah.
Because Resident
I'm
Evil got
telling
me
you.
mad views.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. I think Returnal and Soros will get you like those type of numbers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because sure, I think my whole series, like all together, like it did really good. I was like, man, I was kind of shocked, man. I was like, damn. When I seen that shit, I'm
No,
like,
Returnal is a genuine masterpiece. Now, I know at the beginning it didn't have the save feature. There were, issues with some crashes, but
yeah,
understandable, development during COVID time, etc., etc. But from a conceptual perspective, taking the bullet hell concept from
And
I
making
guess
it a roguelike
2D,
is like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
But,
it's a
if you-
genuine innovation in
It really is.
game design.
If you want a tip for Returnal, before you get into boss arenas, upload your save to the cloud. Your ass is starting all the way over.
oh hell no.
But
no,
Soros,
but
go ahead.
there's a downside to it is that you don't then get as much of the story, right? If you're really the interesting thing about the Returnal is the whole experience. The more you
Right.
die, the more you experience the story, and I think a lot of people kind of miss that. Sometimes I would do a run, right, and I'm not dying, and I'm like, this goddamn house is not unlocking. So I'll purposely actually set it up to die, so that at least I can get something out of the house. So
You know what it is? People are just morons. That's all it is. Like they didn't understand the words that were being put in front of their face. Like, what the fuck is elixir? It's your currency. What the fuck is this? That's the store. Yeah. People are stupid. I was one of them. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing the first time I played. First biome kicked my ass. I was like, I'm good. But you can tell they're really like alleviating some of those issues with Saros. Like you're not going to start all the way from the first biome if you reach biome 6. Now you just start at the beginning of the biome. There's the first thing on the skill tree is going to be you revive yourself. You get a comeback feature, whatever the hell they call it. So I'm excited for it. I already got it pre-ordered. I'm also excited for some Pragmata.
Yeah, look, that's a topic.
Well,
right
you
there.
know I'm gonna be on top of that.
Yeah.
You know I'm gonna be on top of that, my guy.
You should let Sean go first on that subject. Because he's the only one partnered with Capcom. I was just talking to you, dog.
No, I'm actually excited.
Did they send you a copy of that already?
I'm actually should be getting it very soon. They usually let us know, like I think it's usually a couple of days before it come out.
That's right.
Yeah, because I don't get it like a week before. It's like usually like a couple of days before release. Because that's how it was with Resident Evil. When I got Resident Evil, I think I got it like a day after it released.
Yeah.
I mean before it released. I mean, it was before it released. Because I remember like, chill, bro, I got it right now. He's like, man, I gotta wait all the way to midnight. Yeah, because I think I got it like around 6 o'clock around that time, and I was like, chill, well, I got it.
Fuck off.
I didn't spoil it. I was just like, I just got early, but I wasn't gonna stream it till
Oh,
like the next day anyway.
speaking of that, how you liking Resident Evil?
Oh, love it.
It's
Oh,
sick.
Fucking
it's
fantastic.
amazing.
It's
Oh my
fucking,
God.
it's absolutely intact. Now I will admit, I'm playing Grace's part in third person because I was really contemplating. I was really contemplating that. I'm like, do I play first person? But I wasn't in a mood for a first person viewpoint. I just wasn't in the mood.
No. I
ain't
did
gonna
the
lie
same
to
shit.
you.
As a matter
It's
of fact,
crazy. It's crazy in third person. It's crazy.
I have like 70 hours in the game, and I don't think I've ever played it in first.
Yeah, I might try. I mean, I did enjoy Resident Evil 7 and 8, and they were in first person. I did enjoy it. All right, but I was just not in the mood to play Resident Evil in first person. I wanted to see third person for the whole.
I'm gonna be honest, dude. I think when the cutscenes are in third person, it kind of takes you out of it. I said the same shit for Indiana Jones, and it throws you off. I think there's like one or two cutscenes in there that are in first person, but it's like,
So that's funny because you're right. Because Resident Evil 7 and 8, it's all first person. There is no third person cut. So it keeps that immersion. Kind of right. It stays within its parameter. So yeah, it would be awkward. You're in first person, then third person cutscene, then back to first person. It's kind of like it breaks you out of it.
Yeah, even like when you're in VR, during a cutscene through 7 and 8, because they're filmed in first person, they're filmed for VR. You can look around in the cutscenes when something's happening. In Resident Evil 4, because it's third person, when there's a cutscene, it cuts to like a flat screen in front of you. It kind of takes you out of the
VR environment because it's not really Yeah, it's true. It's true. Like the game's gonna be in first, but it needs to be It's those little details though. They probably didn't think much of it, but it's totally utilitarian. But I was just in the mood playing that. But I will say this: the character Grace is pissing me off.
Why?
She is like the worst female character in Resident Evil franchise ever. I'm like, where's
I wouldn't say the worst.
Listen. Who's worse than her? As that you play, who's worse than her?
The dude that's gonna be in Code Veronica. Fuck, I can't.
That's a female character. Female character.
Oh, yeah.
What female lead character in Resident Evil is worse than Grace? Fuck no. She a fighter.
No,
this girl, this girl's an FBI agent. And he's like, I don't know what to do. Shoot the motherfucker. Fuck you mean? You an FBI agent. This is the dumbest idiot, and she's tripping everywhere. Like, bro, listen. Every FBI agent goes through Quantico for a course. You have to climb walls, go through rope. Bitch can't walk down a hallway without tripping every 5 minutes. I'm like, yo, this is like 1980 horror movie. Like, it's every trope that you have to go through. I'm like, yo, she is so annoying. And like, bro, just talk normal. Like she's extending the scenes. She's extending the scene. I don't give a fuck. She's an FBI agent. She got health care. She got health care. She got health care. She could have fixed that.
Marco, I agree. Ashley. But yeah, the stuttering is what
God
the most. God damn
for
it.
Everything.
Today, Junior.
Like, yo, she's an annoying ass character and shit like that. I'm like, man, this character, I never right from the get go. I'm like, I was getting annoyed. I'm like, yo, this is
the opening cutscene, bro. When she's just in her office, well, I'll have the file by today. I'm like,
I was like, God. Playing her, I'm like, this is gonna be an annoying experience.
People are like calling for her to be like actor of the year. I'm like, oh God.
No. I'm like, man.
Give it to Nick Apostolides. Leon. I like Leon's character better.
Oh, Leon.
I was like, yo, okay, he's a beast.
He's the first time.
The hatchet, son.
The hatchet.
That shit is. That dude's a monster.
I like it because it's not his first remake. He can finally make Leon into his own character, and I think he did a good job.
Yeah, he did a good job. That was a good. I mean, but the game's but it's amazing. Like because I'm still doing the beginning part.
I'm glad you answered that though. That was gonna be one of my questions for you if you were playing in first.
The what? How I felt about her? Oh yeah.
No. How you're gonna play if you were playing first or third?
Oh yeah, I did third person on both sides. Yeah, I was gonna,
third person.
But what I like though, it gives you the opportunity to look at the viewpoint and go back and forth and see how this is how the game will look if you choose this viewpoint. And the third person was just a better viewpoint for me. Plus I want to see the character. I don't know. That's like in the DNA of Resident Evil. to see the character, you know,
Right.
and stuff like that. But it was good.
How's
But
the
they
OLED?
oh my god, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing, man. Absolutely, I'm
Oh,
so
yeah.
happy. I'm so happy. I'm just stuck in my man cave. So I'm just so happy.
Hey,
And just
nothing
like
wrong
I
with that,
said,
bro.
I said it on Friday Night Live. It came in. Got my
Oh,
4K Dark Knight trilogy.
of course
Told
he
you.
gets a steelbook before I do.
Dark Knight trilogy is freaking awesome.
You see, I told
I
people,
just posted a clip not too
listen.
long ago.
If you have one favorite movie, you have a 4K player, and you have your PlayStation, and you have a nice TV. If you have one favorite movie, just one favorite movie or TV show, hopefully it's not a series with like 8 seasons, then you're fucked. But if you have a one favorite movie, just one, you owe it to yourself to buy that one favorite in Blu-ray. Because I'm telling you, the digital streaming does not do it justice in 4K. You have to get on disc. You're gonna get the full 4K experience on disc.
Oh yeah.
You don't have to buy every movie, but the one you love the most, your favorite movie that you will watch over and over, that movie deserves to be on a UHD disc. And trust me, you're gonna love it.
I like
You got the
Scarface.
trilogy?
Scarface would be my
Well,
favorite.
yeah,
movie.
hell yeah, I got
You
the trilogy.
That's
Absolutely.
the trilogy? Oh, that's sick.
Yep, that's the trilogy, the Dark Knight trilogy.
That's sick.
Yeah, I'll be
Yep.
watching Scarface. I'll be watching Scarface in Blu-ray.
Oh, that's your movie? Oh shit!
I love
This is
Scarface.
gangster.
I
Oh,
love
Scarface is
Scarface.
awesome.
This is what I
I
tell
love
everybody at work.
Scarface
speaking
is
of
awesome,
Scarface.
man. I'm telling
Resident Evil is puro.
you. That's funny. I'm telling
I
you
like
that.
Platoon. Platoon is my
Oh,
shit.
ooh,
Shit.
that's
Nah,
a good
Platoon's
one.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a good movie. Platoon, that's a good
Yeah.
movie. Mhm.
My
I
favorite
just
movie is
found-
Bloodsport. I don't think they have a
Oh,
4K though for
Bloodsport.
that.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't think
Josh
yeah,
Hart
but
Van
that's
Dam.
pretty
I don't
good.
think
though.
they have.
That's
Yeah.
classic 80s action.
I don't
Yeah,
think
Now
they
that I
have
think
Blu-ray
about
for
it,
that.
what would be if I were to get another movie on Blu-ray? What movie would it be?
Mad Max Fury Road.
Mm.
Get Mad
What
Max
is it?
Fury Road.
Mad
Mad
Max.
Max
Mad
Fury
Max.
Road?
Fury
Mad
Road.
Max.
Yeah.
It's
Fury
Yeah,
Road.
Fury Road.
Okay, that would be
Yeah.
yours. Really? That's your favorite movie?
No. I have Interstellar. Pretty much all the Nolans.
Oh, he makes
yeah,
great
yeah.
movies.
Memento?
Man.
It is Interstellar. Yeah. Huh?
Memento?
UHD.
Memento is amazing, man.
Yeah.
That is
but,
God. That was my first movie. That was my first Nolan movie. Memento.
That
Yeah.
is a fucking wild
Blew my
movie,
mind,
bro.
bro. I was like, what?
Yeah.
If no one knows what Memento is,
You-
the movie
yeah,
goes backwards and it goes forward to like meet up. It's
Yeah.
fucking Nolan.
It's just you gotta watch
Prime.
it. You gotta watch it. If you never see it, chat. If you never
It's-
seen the movie Memento, you gotta
wild.
watch that movie. It is
That shit is
wow.
crazy.
That movie is amazing, and the actor's awesome, man.
Mm-hmm.
Great movie. So, what movie would I buy in 4K
Dang,
if
I
I had to buy
Oh,
one more movie?
what? Oh, someone just said Bloodsport is on Blu-ray. Fuck yeah, I'm about to
Let's see.
get that right
4K.
now.
What would I
Better
do?
Amazon that
What
Amazon
movie
that
would I
motherfucker
buy?
right now.
I would probably buy if I would probably get Infinity War and Endgame.
Oh yeah, classics. I love both of those movies.
I
They're still
think-
my favorites.
Other than Bloodsport, I'd probably get the Spider-Man movies, the Tobey Maguire ones.
The
Yeah.
original,
Yeah,
the
that's
OG. The OG.
the
like those.
OG. He's talking the OG.
Yeah. That's the OG right there.
I used to like
OG.
them.
The OG.
They treated New
Yeah.
York
Oh
like a
shit!
neighborhood.
It is
Oh, I love
Blu-ray.
Spider-Man.
God damn!
I love
This one
But
comes
it's
with
not
Bloodsport.
UHD.
Yeah,
I don't
okay,
think there's
I would
UHD
probably- yeah.
exist.
I would
There's
probably-
one that has Bloodsport and Time Cop.
Ooh,
Oh,
I
the
like
double
was like, yo, I
time
remember
cop.
Time Cop. I remember
Oh
Time
man,
Cop.
I
Van
think
Damme,
Low
Van Damme
Catch-
was pumping out movies like a motherfucker, boy. Lionheart. Yo, that man
Oh,
had he had the
wow.
80s and 90s locked down. He had the 90s locked
Locked.
down, boy.
Lot.
Like every 6 months was a Van Damme movie.
Aren't
What was
it-
the other one where he was
Universal-
fighting a cyborg?
U-
Universal Soldier. Thank you.
Universal
Universal
Soldier with Dolph
Soldier,
Lundgren.
yeah.
Universal
Sick,
Soldier,
Oh,
dude.
man.
Time Cop, Lionheart, Bloodsport. What was the
I thought it was
kickboxer?
cool when-
Hard target.
Kickboxer.
Hard Target.
Yeah, that was.
The Quest.
That man. What else? The Quest, right? That was
Yeah.
him.
It was basically Street.
What
it
was the
basically
one he
Street
did with Wesley Snipes?
Street Fighter. Oh yeah.
Street Fighter.
Street Fighter.
Oh, yeah, Street Fighter.
He was
Oh,
also
yeah.
there. He was playing Guile. He played
I
Guile.
remember
I was like, what the fuck? Yo, I'm telling you, man. Like every 6 months, that motherfucker had a movie coming out in theater, bro,
Pumping
for
out
like 10
movies.
year.
Him,
You couldn't,
him
like-
and,
Steven
My fault.
Seagal?
And Steven
Seagal,
Seagal was
yeah,
another
that's
one,
like-
bro.
that's-
Yeah, Steven Seagal was
God.
another one, man. But them two,
Charles Bronson.
like, listen,
Charles
not a
Bronson.
year went by that you didn't see a movie either Steven Seagal or John Claude Van Damme.
Brother, have you guys seen Steven
Every
Seagal
time.
now?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
chubby.
he's like fat,
Yes.
man.
That motherfucker's still making
Yeah.
movies. When he does
Yeah.
a kick, he's in a chair.
That is
He's like,
hilarious.
"I'm
Oh my god. But I gotta admit, everybody watched those movies though, because we all loved
Everybody
them
did.
seeing
No,
fuck
they-
everybody up.
I think my
Sure
favorite one
did.
from him was Half Past Dead with
Oh,
Corrupt.
yeah.
I think Corrupt was in it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that was a long time ago. Shit.
No, that's crazy,
I remember
man.
the-
Them two have movies unlocked. Them two.
I remember the
Lock.
Junior fighting, he beat up the Jamaican shower posse. I was like, man, get the fuck
Oh, what was it? Mark for Death?
Yes.
Yo, I love that movie. That dude put acid on the dude's head to torture him, but he put too much and that shit went through his brother. And he
Oh
goes,
damn.
you know, hey, man, what did you do about it? He goes, I put a proper dropper. I said proper drop. Proper drop. Yo, I busted out laughing. He's like, I put a proper dropper. He goes, no proper dropper. Proper drop. That shit went right through his head. Oh, I busted out laughing. Oh, man.
That's
Yo, that killed them instantly. He's like, yo, those are the two Jamaican twins. Oh, that shit was, that movie.
That
Oh,
was-
man.
Damn, man.
Man, shout out to the chat. They're naming all these badass movies. Above the Law, Cyborg, Double
Above
Impact.
the Law. I think that was
Y'all
the
are
first. Was
so
that the first
sick, dude.
Seagal movie? Above the Law? I think that's what started it, right? I think
Or
Above the
Under
Law
Siege.
was. I think that was the what?
or Under Siege.
Under Siege was
Yeah.
after. That was when he was in the Navy. I think Above the Law was his first hit. I think. But I remember Under Siege, that's why he was like a Navy SEAL and shit. The chef?
Yeah.
He was like a chef
Yeah.
and shit. They're like, no, he was the cook. He's taking on everybody. And he's like, who's this guy, the cook? A fucking cook? He's and then they looked in his record, he's like a top SEAL. That's like a fucking assassin. I remember that one. Oh, I remember Under Siege. That was a good one too, man. Fuck this. The chat's all up in it.
Shit, we can't talk about 80s
what I'm saying.
movies or talk about contemporaries. I think we got to.
I like Karate Kid. Karate
I'm
Kid
a-
and
Oh, 80s was all what is it?
I was about to say Die Hard.
Schwarzenegger?
Renegade Cop-
Die Hard.
Schwarzenegger
Renegade
and-
Cop movies.
Renegade Cop. Who's Renegade Cop?
That
was a horror movie?
Die Hard.
Oh, Die Hard.
Bruce Willis.
Oh, Bruce Willis. Yeah, but the 80s was all Schwarzenegger.
Shit.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah,
Commando,
Stallone.
then Stallone. It was them two.
Commando. Oh my god.
Commando,
dude.
Rambo.
The Running Man, Rambo, Predator. I
yeah,
gotta
Predator.
admit, I still think to
Predator.
this day, Predator is like
Predator.
the 80s. Like Predators to this day is like the main thing. Like,
Don't make me
Yo.
go get my helmet.
Run
I'll
down
go
to
get
the
my helmet.
chopper.
yeah,
Go to the chopper.
Predator.
I don't know.
Get
Yo,
Get to the chopper, yo, that dude, boy.
that gotta be a separate podcast. I don't know.
Terminator.
This guy,
RoboCop.
we gotta talk. We
Oh,
got
you guys are
we
killing
gotta
it.
talk. Yo, but think about it. Out of all the movies in the 80s, people will even the youth will know Predator more than anything else.
Yep.
Oh hell yeah.
I can't
yeah.
think of and I know 80s movies, right? 80s movies we had and Rambo. I would say those two.
Rambo.
Predator and Rambo. The two top ones out of the 80s. Out of any
Sure.
of the movies that came out in the 80s.
More so the
Never
Terminator, the first Terminator.
You know, Terminator,
Oh, yeah.
that's a good one too. Terminator,
Terminator.
that's a good one.
I like
Terminator,
1 and 2.
Rambo, Predator, that's a good one. Terminator, yeah,
Aliens.
that's a good one.
Oh, aliens.
Yeah, Aliens.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Aliens.
I mean,
Definitely.
I would say Aliens is a good horror movie.
No, number two.
Number two
With
was, I mean, they were both with Sigourney Weaver.
with the powerlifter, and
Powerlifter.
the whole Marines, Space Marines.
Kyle
Oh,
Reese
yeah.
was in Aliens.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
He was in there. I know, but I know
That
Predator.
movie single-handedly
action movies.
influenced
Predator,
so many games.
Predator- Like,
Oh, that's
cream
true.
of the
The hard
cream
element.
of the crop, bro.
I don't know, Rock.
I have a motorcycle helmet.
What
on that
movie?
motherfucker.
Whatever movie.
What do you think?
What?
I mean, that's great movies. You had Cobra, Lethal Weapon,
Top Gun.
Oh, Lethal Weapon.
Lethal Weapon.
I'm getting
Yeah,
too
Lethal
old for
Weapon.
this shit.
Oh yeah.
But I would
Lethal
say
Weapon.
Terminator and Predator, bro. Them two
freaking
really.
don't
know, yo.
I mean, look how big they are.
Man, you got me going in my bag now. You got me thinking.
But think about look how big Predator and Terminator are. That motherfuckers got huge.
They're still making those damn movies.
Yeah, I mean you got a great movie. You got Commando. Like I said,
Commando's
Cobra. Rambo was big. Yeah, definitely Rambo was up there.
Yeah, the
what else? What
Gremlins
other
too.
80s?
Gremlins still movie back in the day.
I mean, we're talking about action 80s. Talking about action 80s. My man said Gizmo is right up there with Schwarzenegger. My man said Gizmo. Don't get me wrong, I love Gremlins, bro.
No,
Gremlins 1 and 2,
like
I love that movie.
He was like Commando.
Bloodsport.
How about Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
Yo, that's a fucking yo. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That was my shit, bro. Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
So bad.
You know what?
When that motherfucker, when that clown did the boxing and knocked the head off and shit, I was like, oh shit.
I was gonna say, do y'all remember Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Oh yeah,
of course. Oh yeah,
sure.
absolutely. Everybody was horny for Jessica Rabbit. That was like the original.
To this day, hey, Chill Will. To this day, you don't gotta make a face. I'm not ashamed of it. To me,
ain't nobody.
His wife.
To this day.
And to the day, everybody talking about Jessica Rabbit. Yo. Oh shit.
To this day.
Now, me personally, the movie of all movies for me, and again, it's because I'm a fanboy, was Michael Keaton's Batman.
Oh yeah.
Yo, I almost cried.
First one or second one?
The first one. I mean, when it was introduced in 1989, because when I saw the trailer, I almost cried. I was like, it's actually happening. I was like, there was 1989, June. I was like, yo. I was like, because, Batman for me was mostly the TV show and stuff like that, cartoons and stuff, but a full motion picture, like, oh my God, bro. I couldn't believe what I was watching, boy. I was like,
classic.
You didn't like the TV shows?
Okay. Oh, I love the TV show, but it's a
TV
TV show.
I'm just
Never, I love the TV show, but never did I imagine they were gonna do a full-fledged cinema, like top-level blockbuster film.
Burton.
I was like,
Tim Burton was in his bag. I'm telling you.
Yo, man, I was
That's
like,
what's even crazier. Tim Burton did it. Like, what?
It was peak cinema. Oh my God.
Nightmare Before Christmas did that shit. That's crazy.
I was like, yo, because really, when you think about it, like movies wasn't really treated to that blockbuster level. It changed the trajectory of how. I mean, still technically, even after Batman, comic book movies were still kind of flaky. Yeah, it wasn't until like we started seeing Blade and then the Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire. Then they started getting more serious. But once again, when you think about it, Batman once again the innovator. Like, hey, take this shit serious. And it started with Batman. And then in gaming, same thing. Rocksteady with Batman. Like, hey, stop fucking around. Take these games serious. And you could create Game of the Year level type games off a comic book.
Facts.
From a movie perspective, I agree with you as far as the first Batman 1989 being really good, but just as good as that Batman was. I forget which one was really bad between Val Kilmer and
oh no, then you know how it is. That was like the fourth Batman. That was like the fourth Batman. Like Batman with Val Kilmer, and I'm like, oh, all right, now they're getting ridiculous.
That was Batman and Robin, my bad.
But those
Batman and Robin.
Movies were so bad that between those two movies, they were so bad that they single-handedly would have stopped all superhero movies, and it wasn't until Blade that
Blade came out. Blade. Blade was nice.
And Stan Lee said that shit too. Stan Lee gave Wesley Snipes his flowers.
Blade was good, man. They really, Blade was awesome. Some people didn't even realize it was a comic book movie. That's how good it was. People thought it was just an original concept. I'm like, no, Blade's a Marvel character.
Yep,
and they were like, what? I'm like, that's a Marvel movie. I mean, you said it in the beginning of the thing. You didn't see it? Like, you let it go scroll by? Like, yo, Blade. Yeah, Blade. That was fantastic, man. Fantastic.
Blade, there's only going to be one Blade.
Yeah. Oh, that was funny. Yeah. My favorite when Deadpool. My favorite was when Deadpool looked at the screen.
Well, that's good, my brother.
Blade. There's only one Blade. Deadpool looked at the screen like, yeah, okay. What's up? What's going on, brother? How's everything?
Everything good, man. Can't complain. Oh shit, everybody got their camera on. Man.
except for our AI. Our AI, I bought the
Oh
cheap model,
man.
so I
Oh
didn't
man.
subscribe. I didn't subscribe to the full model. So
Everybody
he's
got the.
like, I don't get
Oh
photo
man.
mode.
Wanted to charge him more
Oh
a month
man.
for 4K.
No,
Yeah.
no. Oh, let me explain something. I lost the battle.
Wait, what? Oh,
I
you're
lost.
paying for it now?
Oh, you
I
paying
lost it.
for it
Yeah,
now?
I'm paying
Oh,
for it.
man.
I lost the battle.
Oh man.
Was it?
Listen. Amazon used a secret weapon on me. My wife.
Ah,
Oh
So this is
man.
what happened.
bastards.
This is what happened. So she's upstairs because she has the 4K TV. She's watching Disney Plus. Then she goes to Amazon and to watch one of the shows or something. She calls me on the phone because I'm downstairs. She's like, "Babe, can you come up? I think the TV's messed up." So I go
Oh.
upstairs. I looked at the TV, and I'm like, "What's wrong with it?" She's like, "You see how this looks?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So she goes, "All right, let me go back to let me go back to Disney." And she puts on like a Marvel movie or whatever, and it's in 4K. And she goes, "Look."
Oh.
So why is Amazon looking blurry, but this looks good? Like, is the TV messed up? Like, I don't understand. I'm like, no. So what happened is Amazon's trying to what they did was they took away 4K from the basic subscription.
Oh
So now if you
man.
want
That's
4K for
crazy.
that clarity, we have to pay for it. And I'm like, I'm not paying for that
Yeah.
shit. I'm like,
I'm
it's like
done.
it's like $5 a month. I'm not doing that. So she's
Yep.
like, oh, so because you don't want to pay for 4K, I have to
I gotta
suffer
suffer.
watching this. And I'm like, hey, it is what it is. She's like, okay. And she's like, so what are you willing to sacrifice for my unhappiness?
Oh
Oh,
shit.
oh.
Oh shit.
Happy wife,
Boy,
happy life.
I knew exactly what she was talking about. Boy, I went on my phone and I paid for that shit mad quick. I need my quality time. I felt like Martin Lawrence in Bad Boys. Nah, all right,
Oh.
instant.
Bruh.
We refreshed the screen. She's like, she's happy. I'm like, motherfucker.
Hey, Glenzer in the chat called you Prime Rock 77.
I'm like,
Oh,
I
man.
lost the battle.
Oh man.
My wife was not playing that bullshit. She's like, I
She's like,
better
I
see
want
this
my
4K.
4K.
She saw
I
that
want my
blurry
4K.
shit. She's like,
Hey,
oh hell nah.
hey, some things, man, you just gotta. They
You
ain't
gotta
no
learn
fighting.
to listen.
Yeah.
I was fully prepared to go to war with Amazon until they brought in the you know what was it like the right whatever the Justice League when Batman said I don't worry I got a secret weapon for
Super
Superman
weapon.
and Superman was about to whoop his ass. He's like, Alfred, unleash the secret weapon. Lois Lane.
Mhm.
You, I was like Superman. All right, you got it.
Shit.
You won, bro.
You
You're
win this
just.
battle.
I can't
You
do
won
it,
this battle.
dog. Like, do it.
Yep.
Listen, I'm not fighting my wife. I'm never going to war with my wife. Not happening.
Hell nah.
I'm paying for it. It was like I even like they said monthly, but you can save 23% for your subscription. I'm like, you damn right. I'm saving 23%. I gotta feel like I
Yep.
won something. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like you goddamn right. You damn right. I'm
Yo.
saving 23%.
Hey,
You better
yo, this one right
recognize.
here. This
I'm
one
like,
went
you
on
better
a
offer me that
30-minute
23%.
rant. When they raised the price, or what did they do? I forgot what they did, but this fool Port Rock went on like a 30-minute rant.
Yo, I was
You
mad as hell.
Amazon?
Amazon
Hey,
unleashed a
man.
secret weapon. They'd be like, don't worry, your wife be watching us. We'll see what she has to say
Facts.
about this. Fucking Jeff
Yep.
Bezos. I'm gonna slap the shit out of him if I ever see him, boy. I'm gonna slap the
Yep.
shit. I'll be like, bro, don't you ever pit my wife against me ever again. He's gonna be like,
Mhm.
the fuck is this guy talking about? I'm gonna be like,
And you know what's
wow.
crazy for the Rock?
Let this
The
be the
sad part about
last
it-
time you ever pit my wife against me. And he's gonna be like, who the fuck is you?
The sad part about it is they get you because
Yeah.
she only want to watch one or two shows, but you got to pay like damn near $40 a month just for them one or two shows.
I should have just bought the Blu-ray disc. I mean, here you go.
Yeah.
You just buy this
I'm gonna
shit.
buy you this season. I'm gonna buy you the Blu-ray the whole season.
Yo,
Shit.
it's crazy, man. I'm like, oh well. I'm like, it is what it is. I got an Amazon Prime subscription and a 4K Amazon Prime subscription. Both annual. Ain't that some shit? So
Yep.
I lost that battle so bad. I was mad as fuck. Boy, I'm like, motherfucker. Ain't this a
I feel
bitch?
you.
I
But you know what?
I didn't even
They-
know she watched. I didn't even know she watched Amazon Prime.
Yep. They
Like,
count
I
on
thought-
that. That's why they retain a bunch of people. And it's because that they know that. Hey, listen, man, we got the women and we got the kids.
Yeah.
Everybody
yeah.
else don't matter. Nobody else matter.
Yeah.
the head of household don't matter. Y'all don't really make the decisions.
Yeah, hold on. I know everybody in here has been to the car dealership with the wives. If you notice,
Oh,
the first person they talk
They
to
walk up to the
is
wife.
the woman. They walk up to the woman. Because if they can sell the woman, you don't even fucking matter. You're just paying. They
And
got
they know the car's for the wife because that's why she's there. Because if it was for us, we
yep,
don't bring our wives.
yep,
We come by ourselves.
yep, yep,
They
mm-hmm.
know. They see you and
yep,
the wife walking. They're
mhm,
like, "Oh yeah, this is a family
mhm,
vehicle."
yep.
Hmm.
My
Do
wife would
you,
tell him quick. My wife would tell him quick. You got to talk to him. He the car guy.
That's no. I tell my wife. I tell my wife on the computer, which car you want on the
Yep,
computer. I'll go by
yep.
myself and I'll get it.
Exactly,
I'll pretend it's for
exactly.
me.
do you
Yeah,
guys
it's
want to hear a
crazy, man.
conspiracy
They be like,
theory?
hey, they be like,
Actually, I
hey,
have in regards to the streaming services.
What's
I
up?
noticed that if I'm watching a guy's flick, right, War Machine or I don't know, whatever it is, the quality is stable, right? Because I think, and this is a conspiracy tinfoil hat theory, I think they know that if they piss us off, that we'll find a way to watch it another way. But I think it was Sleepless. I think we were watching Sleepless in Seattle, and you got mail back to back, and I
Okay.
noticed they throttled it. So we were watching something previously with no issues at all, but
And now all of a
suddenly
sudden
the
issues.
quality dropped, and I'm like, are they doing this on purpose to us, wanting us to upgrade? So just letting you guys know that.
Hmm.
mhm.
I don't know,
Yeah,
but they got. Well, my
because
wife noticed.
as you said,
That
yeah.
She
is
thought the
wild.
No, no,
TV
no.
messed up.
They will throttle it. They will throttle it in a way that
Make it worse,
like
right?
anyone would
It's
notice.
like
Yeah.
560p and shit.
Yeah.
My
Mhm.
wife noticed that shit. She thought the TV was broken. She's like, "What the hell just happened?" When she went to Amazon Prime. Boy, that battle! I walked in that room already. Like it was like Fist of North Star. I'm dead. I just don't even know it. That shit was already that the Amazon Prime was already purchased. I just didn't realize it yet. That shit was like, oh man. I'm like, oh well, I guess at a certain point, someone's got to give. Like I don't know. Like I'm about to like clean this shit on my taxes or something.
For
Like
real.
I'm like, oh,
You
like,
ain't
yo.
lying though. You ain't
All right.
lying.
All right. So welcome, my friends, my family, my fellow gamers. Welcome to 60 Frames No Like podcast, where we out here with the crew, just chit chatting. We're talking shows, we'll talk games, we'll talk PlayStation. You know, J Dub will talk shit about Xbox and all that shit. Now, now,
Facts.
now, J Dub is finally playing greatness. He never realized Xbox games were so good. Oh, we're doing all that stuff. But first, we're gonna go through the room with the introductions, and then we'll go into the view activity. But we'll kick it off with Chill Will. What's going on, brother?
Hey, how's it going, everybody, man? Shout out to the panel. Shout out to the chat, man. Hit that like button, everybody.
All right. Hey, Sean K, what's going on?
What's going on, P Rock, man? Very good week so far, man. And also shout out to the panel and also shout out to the chat and make sure y'all drop that like button.
Also, what platinum you at? How many platinums you got?
I'm at 2,195.
All right,
Fuck.
21.
Oh,
2195. Outstanding. Outstanding.
you can't even count that
Okay.
high.
I mean, I think by the end of the year, you think you'll be at? Are you gonna try to go for 3,000 by the end of the year?
3K?
Is that your goal? What's your
I'm gonna
goal?
try to push for it. I'm gonna try to push for it though.
Oh, then you
3K.
gotta change your name to Bernie Mac, Mister
Oh
3000.
shit. Oh yeah.
If,
You know what I'm saying?
if
He the
my,
he the
Mr.
motherfucking
299.
Derek Jeter the podcast. Mr. 3000. And shit. All right. All right. And we got the braid. What's going on, brother? My
Hey,
man
what's
looking
going on?
like he looking like the old Shaolin monk, like the wise master with that goatee right there. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, it's funny you said that. I just started shaving.
You know, really?
I never
You know, I
never
need
had
you
to shave.
when you talk. I need you to talk like this
Oh no, I ain't that smart. I ain't that refined.
or like that. You know, show
I
your
ain't
wisdom.
that refined.
Show your
No,
wisdom.
I'm good, man. I'm still up
All right.
here. I'm really enjoying Crimson Desert. I'm really
Ooh
happy
man,
with that game. That whatever patches they put in
they
it,
did some
that
updates, didn't they?
yeah,
I
yeah,
heard
they
they
did
did a lot of quality life
yeah, they
updates.
did they did like 3 major updates so far, and I'm really enjoying it. That game is challenging. That game actually, you know what? Um, to me, that game brought back something that I thought was lost as far as it's a combination of quality and wonder that I haven't felt in playing video games since maybe going between either the Dreamcast or the first PlayStation, but and Morrowind and Morrowind. But
Oh,
man,
Morrowind, yeah.
yeah, it's like it brings back a sense of wonder that I haven't felt in a really long time, and I'm happy. So I'm good when it comes down to that. But other than that, you know, work is between work and my kids' sports. My son, he just had a double header baseball game. He played for the school and then he played for the town, and he had two baseball games today. Man, my kids are more athletic than me. I'll put that much because he couldn't get me to play baseball. I said, "Fuck that shit." But yeah, but I'm good. The only thing I
Good,
like is
man.
boxing and maybe
Oh,
soccer. But other than that,
okay.
man, I'm good, man.
Soccer, that's tiring more. That's more tiring than baseball.
I know. What the hell?
Nah,
That's like
the-
soccer. Soccer is the what you call it? It's a tricky way of making you run a half marathon without you realizing. Them
Well,
motherfuckers run half marathons every game. Get the fuck out of here.
I put it this way because I didn't really start liking soccer until my senior year in college. With
Really?
like I had a lot of Caribbean friends and they like soccer and shit.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I like soccer.
That's literally
Oh,
the
man.
complete opposite of baseball. Like you're running the whole time. Baseball, you're standing there the whole
You
time.
said all
You're
the time, yeah,
chasing
man.
the ball. Baseball, you're waiting for the ball. Like what the fuck?
I call baseball the chess of sports.
It is.
It's all strategy and waiting.
Trying to.
When you think about it,
You're just trying to move the base runner.
especially if you play right, especially if you play left field where they hardly hit, you could go. You're gonna be sitting there just waiting all day, and just waiting. You see the pitch.
Yep.
I mean, think about it. You ever seen a baseball game? You ever watch baseball?
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
all strategy, man. Like most of the actions between the pitcher and the batter.
Pitcher. Yep.
The fielders are just waiting to see what happens between this tango and dance that's going through. When you think about it.
I never thought about that.
Yeah,
I would never.
most of that action, and that's why some people like a lot of people, their initial reaction, that's why it's really hard to get people into baseball, right? Because the actual action is the dance between, the pitch and the batter. It's like people don't understand, like it's literally you're playing chess. The batter right now, right? The batter and the pitcher are guessing, right? Because really, it's hard to hit a baseball. Baseball is like you have to predict the type of pitch you're gonna get based on the
Their
behavior.
tendencies. Their tendencies.
Yeah, their tendencies, right?
The
So you're
pitch count,
thinking,
yeah, the count.
right?
Yeah, their
Right?
count too.
Yeah. So every let's put it this way. And when I explained it to my brother-in-law because he didn't like baseball, he's watching it, and he's like, "All right, teach me baseball because you seem like really into this." And he's like, "But when I watch it, it's the most boringest thing ever." He's like, "What are you watching that makes this so intriguing?" I'm like, "It's like so the focus of baseball is the dance between the pitcher and the batter, and these are the factors. Factor number one is the strike count and the pitch count. Right, these are all the variances of how this game plays out between them two. What's the pitch count? If there's batters on base, the type of hitter he is, because you could be a power hitter, you could be a contact hitter. The type of pitcher he is, you could be the type of pitcher that's like northwest, east, like you like to pitch straight, or you like to do breaking balls. And then the most important factor is the umpire. That motherfucker completely change the game, right? Because he could call strikes. Like, let's say if the ball's a little low, for him, that's a strike. So that changes the game for the batter and the pitcher. Because the pitcher's like, ooh, I get a little bit of room, so I could throw some balls lower than normal, and then I'm going to get a strike. But then pitchers that are a little bit too high, pitchers that are like in zone but up high but still a strike, the umpire could be like ball. And so now the strike zone changes with the umpire. So now you got the behavior of the type of batter you're batting, whether he's lefty or righty, and the type of hitter he is, the pitcher, lefty or righty, and the type of pitches they like to throw, if there's people on base, and the strike count. All of that plays on it, right? So now you got the pitcher and the batter. Like, so to understand pitching, you got balls going 80 plus miles an hour. Mm-hmm. You can't, like, you know how they say keep your eye on the ball? You can't fucking keep your eye on the ball at 90 miles an hour. That was never a thing. It's too fast. By the time you fucking realize it, that shit's like already in the bit, right? Oh. And then it's like 80, 90 miles an hour curving. You have to understand the physics of the ball, right? the physics of the ball and the speed of the ball, and you have to make the best guess. So when you're batting and you're like, all right, there's like let's say there's a man on first and 1 out, right? As a batter, you're thinking, all right, this guy is gonna try to make me ground out to do a double play. All right, so he's gonna attempt to pitch the ball low. Okay, and you have to guess. All right, it's 1 ball, 1 strike. I'm thinking he's gonna do a breaking ball on the inside, so I'm gonna swing for that. You ever seen batters when they swing, they completely miss? And a lot of people think, oh, that guy sucks. He doesn't know what he's swinging at. No, it's because he guessed wrong. He thought that ball was gonna be lower, and no, the pitcher threw high, and he was way off. Because you gotta commit. Because there's no way you could be like, see the ball. Oh, yeah, the ball's traveling here. I can. No, motherfucker. By the time you be like, oh, yeah, that ball's already in the catcher's mitt. That ball, you have to commit to your decision. You have to commit to the decision and swing in that area. That's why some batters, they are way off. And you're like, how the fuck is that batter way off? It's because he committed to the decision, and he really thought that ball was going to go there. That's basic, and it's a dance. So when a batter, think about it. When a batter hits a ball, only in baseball, you could go 3 for 10 and you're considered a Hall of Famer. You got 10 chances to do something. Out of the 10 chances, you only accomplished it 3 times. Top player of the league. We're giving you, we're gonna give you $200 million a year or so much. We're gonna give you a $400 million contract. And people thinking, why? When you any other sport, imagine if you only hit. Out of 10 10 free throws, you only hit 3. Man, if you don't get your bitch ass back on the bench, bro. Right? Imagine if you pass the ball 10 times and only 3 of them connect in football. You make 10 passes and only completed 3. Boy, if you don't get your fucking punk ass
to the Cowboys.
Boy, you're gonna be starting for the Cowboys, boy. You better start. Imagine if you get the ball thrown to you 10 times and you only catch it 3.
Hey, real quick though,
boy,
while we're on the
your
topic of
bitch
baseball,
ass on the bench.
While we're on the topic of baseball, did anybody see the fucking Yankees Angels game yesterday?
No, I missed it.
Nah,
dog,
yo,
fucking probably the best game you're gonna see all year. The Yankees won. Fucking
I saw the
Trout
highlight.
went for 2.
Yeah,
Trout went for 2 homers. Judge went for 2 homers. The game was like 11-10.
Yeah,
like one of the best games all year.
I saw the highlights. The one with Judge is like the pitcher kept pitching high and close to his face, right? The first time, you look at the picture because you don't want to get hit with the ball. That shit hurts, bro. That shit hurts. That shit hurts. That shit hurts worse than a punch. Like, yo, that shit hurts. So he pitched it high and that shit flew by, Judge's face, and Judge looked at the pitcher and he's like, all right, it's one. But he did it again.
Oh yeah,
the judge is like, okay, motherfucker, okay, because I don't care how accurate you are, you can't get that close because you're eventually gonna hit the batter. But ended up, Judge hit a home run off his ass, and Judge stared at him. Yo, that shit was funny. Even Mike Trout laughed because they showed Mike Trout in the field, and Mike Trout laughed because even Mike Trout understands, like, yo, that pitcher is cutting it close, bro. Nobody likes that shit. But anyway. And then finally we got Entity. We go Craig. Craig showed up. The voice of Felix.
Yeah, what's happening? I got my care package. Yeah, what's happening? What's happening? Yeah, I got it ready. Care package.
What, you got more Diddy oil?
Yeah, I got a little bit more. You're supposed to be getting. Well, yeah, he may be getting out early, so I may have to give it back to him. So.
Oh shit! You better hope he doesn't ask you to personally deliver it. Be like, hell nah, you getting this shit FedEx.
Yeah, he getting it UPS. Yeah,
the slowest delivery. All right, brother.
Yeah, the slowest. Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for coming through. Entity, what's going on? My large language model AI.
Big week for the gaming this week. Mouse PI replaced, I think. Mm-hmm. And Pragmata. So I was hoping a little bit of better reviews on Replaced and Mouse PI, but I think they're doing okay around that 80 mark. But Capcom is on a really good run, so very happy.
Yeah. Okay. And then of course we got the antagonizer in chief, J-Dub.
Boy,
he finally got to play Starfield, and he didn't realize how good it was.
Hey, listen, man. I'm trying to be like King Thrash and land
Land on the gas giant.
On the gas giant.
Oh man, how you been, brother? How you been, brother?
Been good,
Correction.
man.
He said explore.
Yeah, true.
Explore.
Yeah, explore.
Oh man, yo,
been
that
good,
yeah.
man. Been good. Just got
Okay.
back from Tucson, Arizona, man.
All right.
Yeah, he's on the trip.
Yeah,
I just got back from the Grand Canyon.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up.
It's good to see
Oh,
you.
you was
Again,
on
brother.
trip too?
Yeah, that's what's up.
Did you
Hey,
fly
man.
or drive?
No, fly.
Good stuff.
Fly.
I drove.
You drove?
Oh,
Oh
man.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Man, that's
You might as well fly. Would have been cheaper
Bro.
with the gas prices.
dude.
Dog. Oh, even out
Shit.
there, the gas prices were fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Damn.
And then we went with the family. So mom's had to fucking use the bathroom every 20 minutes. God,
Oh man.
Oh.
You should have
Yeah,
bought
I
some.
could have did that.
You should have bought some
turned the 4-hour
Depends.
trip into 8.
No, man.
Oh yeah, the 8 sucks. You should have bought
Diapers.
Depends. You bet you weren't this shit.
Oh, man.
Should have just
Like
threw
my-
one of my daughter's diapers at her.
That's it. Like,
Yeah.
all right. It's good to see you, brother.
Man.
Appreciate you here. And then
Definitely.
finally, we got our sister from down under, Valkyrie.
Hey, Val.
You know,
Queen.
the mountain climber, surfer, snowboarder, construction worker.
Probably.
I mean, like the
Work
list goes. She's like she's our MacGyver.
Oh, I used to play soccer as well.
You play soccer. Look at that soccer. There you go. Look at that. Run.
The Swiss
You know,
Army
half marathon, triathlete, swimmer. Like
I get tired just watching soccer players.
like
Yeah.
yeah, no shit.
Always tired.
And then you don't score. I couldn't play soccer. I'll be mad as fuck. I'll be mad as hell. I mean, yo, we've been playing for an hour and it's still 0-0, bro. Like
Yeah,
no,
for real.
we make the nets bigger.
Then it goes into extra time or something like that. It's like,
yo,
they not
I
scoring
just, you know,
it
I
either.
so I didn't understand that because like when the game's over, they're like, oh no, we got extra 10 minutes. And I'm like, where does those extra 10 minutes come from? And why is it not the same? And somebody explained to me, no. So you know all those breaks they take? Yeah, that gets added at the end.
Oh.
I was like, yeah, you
That's
playing
not- I
the
didn't know
full
that.
game.
I
Yes.
didn't know that.
It
So all
doesn't-
those times
Ice
because the
hockey
game
too,
because the
similar.
clock don't stop, right? Or something like the clock don't stop.
Yeah.
But the time that you're not playing gets added towards the end. I was like,
Oh.
oh
No, these people paid to watch you run for 2 hours. You're gonna
like
run.
you
for 2
yeah,
hours.
you gonna run for 2 hours. That's what I'm saying.
Cardio.
It-
Straight cardio.
It's like straight half marathon.
doing cardio.
And then the game's
for
like,
real.
and then the game ends 0-0. The fuck? Like this game's not ending 0-0 after we ran 15 miles. Well, someone's gonna score.
Somebody got
But how you been, Valkyrie?
Yeah, good. Played some games on the weekend, and that's about it, really.
Okay.
I say that,
All right.
but yeah.
All right, nice. Okay, good. Thank you all for showing up. Really appreciate it. Let me head out. Let me do the viewer activity. Let's get the chat going. We're gonna kick it off with Gordo P23, $5 super chat. Says Amazon Luna is being shut down, and unlike Stadia, they will not be refunding a la carte games. What do you guys think about this? Oh wow,
It's
I didn't
bullshit.
know that. I didn't know that. Like you could buy games from
Oh,
Luna. I thought Luna was just
Yes.
streaming,
Yeah.
and they just
No.
and
I thought Luna was a
so you could
congresswoman.
so you could purchase digital. Oh, you're talking about the Florida congresswoman.
Yeah, the
former
hot
stripper?
one. Wow.
She was a
Is
former
she
stripper or
really?
some shit.
Oh,
Yeah, she was.
well,
She was a
well,
former
yeah,
stripper.
well,
But
give
I
her
don't know
a
how-
dollar.
Only
in Florida.
Craig will derail this game, this conversation
No,
to
I thought
something
that's what
totally
Luna
different.
was. And the name
Talk
of the moon
about-
is Luna, I believe. So
Yes,
the
yes.
name of our moon is Luna. So
No,
All right, I
Luna,
didn't know
no,
that.
it's Spanish for moon.
Spanish from the moon.
Okay. Okay.
Wow. Anyway, back to the
Wow.
game. Back to the game, right? I didn't know Luna sold games digitally. I thought it was just a streaming cloud service, and that's it.
I thought it was too.
You know,
And it was part of
you know
Amazon
what's-
Prime.
They're giving away
but
games for free.
The most interesting thing about Luna and what was that Google one, Stadia, is they came out at the wrong time, specifically in competition with the
Yeah.
good old Gamepass. And if you compare, Stadia or Luna against Game Pass, because you subscribe, then you can play online or xCloud, whatever it is, or even compare it to PSN because you can stream out of it. From a competition perspective, it just didn't make any sense. I think the market is not ready to purchase and stream. I'm not ready. And yeah, it's just these things are going to keep on failing until the market is ready to purchase and stream. Because at the moment, we're not going to do that as gamers.
I don't think streaming's there yet. Technology's not there yet for streaming.
But here's the thing.
Definitely not there.
I don't look at cloud streaming as a dedicated service. I look at it as you have to be part of something additive. Like I don't look like that's why I'm not interested in Luna. Like I can understand Xbox Cloud and PlayStation Cloud because that is part of something bigger. But why would I have a PlayStation console or gaming PC or an Xbox or Xbox, whatever, but then I'm gonna get a totally different service that doesn't integrate with what I'm doing. So if I play Resident Evil on Luna, I get nothing out of it. I don't get my trophies. It's not part of my library of most played games. I don't get an end of the year wrap up. Unless Luna does it, it's a completely different thing. So why would I go for that and not go for the PlayStation one where everything's all part of it? Or why would an Xbox gamer go for Luna or Stadia?
We all know the answer. We all know the answer. Yeah. Exclusives. If Stadia or Luna had exclusives, will be all
that would be it. If it had exclusive, that would be the only thing. But multiplats, I'll just play the multiplats on the ecosystem I'm already in. That's why, I never saw cloud as being a threat. Like, I just don't, especially when the main, parties, Nintendo, PlayStation, Xbox, Steam, they do their own cloud. Why would you go anywhere else? If Steam's providing you cloud, which I don't know if they are. Are they? Does Steam have cloud service?
I think they do, actually.
I'm not talking about remote. I'm talking about cloud. Is there? I don't know. Chat.
I don't think they do.
Does Steam have cloud service? I don't know.
No, I don't think.
I never even heard about that. Okay.
I've never heard anybody saying they stream off of Steam.
I know they have remote.
Nvidia.
Like you can remote. You can
GeForce
remote.
Now?
Yeah, GeForce Now. Nvidia has that, but yeah. But I can understand, But anyway, let's say Steam does get into Steam Cloud. If you play on Steam, you're gonna rock Steam Cloud. If you're on PlayStation, you're gonna do PlayStation Cloud. If you're on Xbox, xCloud. If you're on Nintendo, Nintendo Cloud. Everybody else is like, why would you add another different thing to play games that's on your ecosystem that you're part of? Like, why would I play Resident Evil on Luna or Stadia when I could play Resident Evil on PlayStation Cloud if I'm interested in cloud gaming? You see what I'm saying? It would have to be a very good value proposition or something. It just doesn't make sense. What's up, Extreme? What's going on?
Hey, how you guys doing?
How are you doing?
For the intros.
I heard that Amazon got you, your wife.
Yes, yes. I swear to God, if I see Jeff Bezos, I'm gonna slap the shit out of him. And I said, listen.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna tell him. Let this be the last time you pit my wife against me. You better never do that shit again. He's gonna look at me like I have no idea what you're talking about. I think you better learn and you better figure it out. Because I'm gonna give you this one reprieve. Don't ever pit my wife against me on your bullshit. Oh, but it's good to see you, brother. How's everything down under?
Good to see all of you. Yeah, things are all right. We are getting into winter, which means that
you gonna take a snowboarding?
Out there.
You and Valkyrie gonna snowboard?
Yeah, definitely not. That is a.
He's like, I got too much melanin to be snowboarding. That's not happening.
No, that's a white people sport.
He's like
that's exactly what I was about to say. But I was like, you know what? Let me be more sensitive to people's, dispositions over here. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. But
bro,
it's not. We are not. This is not
snowboarding's too white.
This is not cool runnings. This is not happening.
Yeah.
We are not.
No,
we're
I
not.
do want a toboggan.
We're not gonna have a Cambodian bobsled team. All right, at the Olympics. All right.
Hey, Cool Runnings.
Cool Runnings. That's another 80s movie. Only the 80s could produce. You ever heard of that movie? M?
No, that was 94.
Yep.
It's a
That was
classic.
94?
That's a classic.
It was
yeah.
good.
All right,
Yeah.
M, you have a homework assignment.
You better download Disney Plus, dog.
Watch,
Are you dead
watch
yet?
a
Are you
watch a
dead?
movie. Watch.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, what this? No, that has nothing to do with gay. Like what?
So good.
What?
Don't watch it.
What?
Don't
what
watch
the-
it.
No. Watch it. Watch Cool Runnings. Watch it. The movie's about a Jamaican bobsled team for the Winter Olympics.
And none of those guys are Jamaican.
Listen, it's a movie. You're
acting.
pretending. Okay. All right. Thor is not really Thor in real life. Okay. Okay. All right.
Oh man.
I'm telling. Listen. Watch it. Cool Runnings.
I was gonna come back.
You-
next
let me
year,
tell
but
you,
were
a white guy had the great
As soon
idea.
as the third-
A white guy had this great idea
That's
of
what
using
we-
Jamaicans
Batman.
to train them for bobsledding, simply because
Is
of
it
their
based on the
ability
real
to
world?
run. I
Yeah,
don't
it
think
really
it's a
did
true.
happen.
Is it a true story?
It did happen. Yeah.
It did happen. Oh
I didn't know that.
shit, that's even
That I
better.
didn't know.
I didn't know that.
They used
I
to
thought
do
it was
commercials.
fiction.
No, they used to do commercials about the Jamaican bobsled team.
Now I
They
really
like the
gotta
joke
watch it.
roll
Now I gotta
itself.
watch it again.
Yeah.
Now I gotta watch
Yeah,
it because now I'm now gonna watch it from a different lens, which is
It's on
reality.
Disney, isn't it?
So listen,
I think it's on Disney. I think you're right. I think it's on Disney
Yeah.
Plus.
watch
I
it.
mean, it's on or Hulu or something like that.
Yeah. So M, you gotta watch Cool Runnings.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Cool Runnings.
Well,
You-
we'll
I didn't know that. That's
see.
so crazy.
We'll see how we go.
You keep
Okay.
on bringing up.
Oh.
You keep on bringing up the 80s, man, and once you said Cool Runnings, immediately I forgot that
94.
John
I
Candy
thought it was
was in that
94.
movie.
Yeah, John Candy was in that movie. Yeah, he was. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't realize it was
Oh,
94 though.
93? Fuck.
93.
It is
Wow,
on
93,
Disney.
93, 93. Wow. Cool
John
Runnings.
By
Candy?
the way,
What?
what are we talking
I
about?
forgot.
We're
Dude,
talking
it's been so
about
long.
Luna.
Oh, Luna. Yeah.
The Congresswoman.
Boy.
So Luna, not the Congresswoman, and
Oh.
plus, M wouldn't even know who that is. But anyway, it was a former stripper that became a Congresswoman for Florida. Anyway,
Hey.
irrelevant.
Only in Florida.
Irrelevant. Listen.
Okay.
But we're talking about the service Luna. Apparently got shut down or is getting shut down. And I didn't know you could buy actual games out of the service, but people are not getting refunded because once it shuts down, you won't be able to play those games no more.
Mm.
Because how are you going to run the games? The service is down.
True.
Oh wait, that canceled the Luna?
Yeah. Lusa,
Shut it
apparently,
down. That's it.
let me look up. Apparently, Luna's shutting down. Let me look it up. Let me see. But apparently, Amazon Luna is shutting down.
Wow.
Crazy. That is crazy.
Let's see. Is Amazon Luna shutting down? It says Amazon Luna goes all in on Stadia Pro-like subscription, removing everything else. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. It says Amazon Luna goes all in on Stadia Pro-like subscription, removing everything else. Effectively today, Luna is shutting down basically everything that's not a single Stadia Pro-like subscription. Amazon Luna started off at 2020 as a cloud service that, for a single monthly fee, would provide access to a library of games that could be played across a variety of devices. Over time, though, it expanded. Channels provided more flexible subscription offers tailored for specific gamers, and later included third-party libraries from Jackbox Games, Ubisoft, and other alongside Amazon's own core library. The big news arrived in late
Just quickly, you want to put that on
2022.
screen?
Okay, I'll do it. Yeah, sure.
And they didn't give nobody any time to prepare. They just shut it down and said, fuck off.
The big news arrived in late 2022 when Amazon Luna partnered up with select game stores to allow you to play games you owned on PC through Luna. No channel subscriptions needed, just Prime. Fortnite's edition was also a big deal in 2023, and Luna started letting users buy individual game titles that same year. Last year, Amazon pivoted Luna to focus on local multiplayer, couch co-op, or party games. Now Luna is doing away with much of those added features. On a support page, Amazon details that Luna is removing support for Bring Your Own Library, the ability to buy and play individual game titles, and third-party subscription channels from Ubisoft and Jackbox. Games you purchase will only be available through June 10, but the ability to link accounts or buy games has been removed as of today, April 10th. Amazon explains, a la carte game purchases are no longer available. Previously purchased titles will remain playable through June 10, 2026, after which they will be removed from Luna. Bring Your Own Library will no longer be supported. Games previously played in this manner will no longer be playable on Luna after June 10, 2026. Ubisoft Plus and Jackbox game subscriptions sold through Luna are discontinued. New subscriptions are no longer available for purchase, and any active subscription purchased from Luna will be canceled at the end of your next billing cycle. Third-party game stores, EA, Ubisoft, and GOG are being removed from the Luna platform. It's a huge shift for Luna and also leaves a platform with only two options. There's a rotating library of free games on Amazon Luna as part of Amazon Prime, and a rotating library of games as part of a $9.99 or $10 a month subscription, the latter similar to Google Stadia Pro setup, RIP. Luna Standard includes access. Yeah. Luna Standard includes access to a host of party games, Fortnite, and a library of premium games that rotate in and out, with highlights right now including Hogwarts Legacy, Indiana Jones, and The Great Circle. Luna Premium runs at $10 a month with all the games in standard, but more premium titles that currently include titles like EA Sports Football Club 26, Death Stranding Director's Cut, Overcooked, Lego Star Wars, The Complete Saga, and more. Amazon will let players download their save data for up to 90 days after the June 10 cutoff and will offer affected players free access to Luna Premium for some period of time. Do you play games on Luna? Fuck no.
Fuck no.
Nope. Yep. You said it best.
Fuck off.
That is wild.
That's crazy.
That's
That's 30
crazy.
closed down. It's what, the 14th today?
Man, you can't
Said
trust
April
these
10th?
all digital platforms, man. I don't know.
Can't.
Man, yeah. That's wild, bro. All right.
Support
Thanks
visible,
for
man.
Thanks for the super chat, Gordo. Wow.
Mm.
But how many people that
Especially
really
everything.
affects? Like 10?
All two of them.
Like all two of them? Like 3 people? Nah, I'm playing. Like how many people does it really impact? Like 5 people? Oh, here you go.
That number.
Here you go. D487. Thank you for the $10 super chat. He says, Quest is just a remake of Bloodsport. An executive decision.
I gotta check that out.
An executive decision is not a Seagal movie. He died in like 35 minutes. Did he? I can't remember.
It was before then. It was before then. He died in the first 20 minutes.
So who's the star of Executive Decision?
Kurt Russell is the star, I believe.
Okay.
And then Halle Berry's the secondary. So I think it's Halle Berry. So.
Yeah, this
Halle Berry.
Halle Berry when she was young?
Yeah.
Hell,
it was
Catwoman?
first. No, it was before Catwoman.
Catwoman. Oh my god!
I went to go see it in the theater, and like 20% of the theater when Seagal died walked out. Like they walked out.
Yeah, yo, that man like.
That's crazy. Now those movies don't even go to theaters.
I
mean, listen, everybody has their time, man. Everybody has their time. They had their limelight. He had his day, boy.
Yeah,
is a cop.
Who?
I don't think so
like
anymore.
He's like a real life cop. Well, he's too
Stallone?
fat now, but he was
He's
at
too
one point.
fat now. Yeah, I think he got deputized, but yeah.
Oh, you're talking about Seagal? Yeah, Seagal was like a deputy.
In like
I think he was
Louisiana.
deputy.
There was like a show or
trained-
something. I don't know.
Yes. This motherfucker. All right, my fault. This man would
Yeah.
like patronize or not patronize. He would like talk to people based on their ethnicity. If it was a white guy, he'd be like, "Hello, how are you?" If it was a black guy, he'd be like, "What's up, cuz?" And he's like, "What?" the fuck? Like, every Asian person.
He was
he
code
bowed.
switching. He was code
Yes,
switching.
Yeah, he was code switch. And he did it in that
Asian
movie.
person.
Is it Hard to Kill? He did
Hard
that.
to Kill.
in
Oh,
that
yeah, with the
movie.
Jamaicans.
That movie he did.
With the
Yeah.
Jamaicans? No, that was Mark for
that
Death.
was, yeah, that was Mark for Death. Yeah,
Mark
it
for
was
Death.
the same movie with different people. Yeah,
Every fucking Asian person he see, he just bow for no reason.
Yeah.
And be
My
like,
man was.
Yeah.
You know what? I never noticed that. But you're right. That man was the king of code switching.
yeah, he code switch, man.
Man,
Yeah,
he
watch. Just watch watch Hard to Kill. I mean, he code switch right there. They're like, oh my god, you know.
Fuck your cigar, bro.
Yeah, I like.
He was,
I like
listen,
those movies.
listen. He was the man of the people. He spoke
He was.
everyone's language.
No,
Yeah.
no.
The Braves like, nah, we not doing that.
Nah, man.
I mean, shit. When he fought, it was like,
Man, Steven Seagal falls into this category of impossible white people. 3 people that fall into this category.
Oh no.
What is impossible white people? What is that?
You gotta explain
I've never
that
heard
one.
this.
Yo.
I've
You gotta
never
explain
heard
that
this.
one.
What is
Explain
that?
Explain. I never heard of that. What is that?
Break it
What
down.
is
'cause
what
I
is
don't wanna
impossible?
misinterpret it.
What is impossible white people?
Impossible white people is people that do shit that is just out of the ordinary. And you gotta be in the special category. As I said, there's only 3 people I can think of. James Bond, but I really like James Bond. Steven Seagal. Matter of fact, there's only two. Those are the only two people that fit.
But James Bond's not. Oh, but James Bond's a fake character. He's not real.
He's fake.
Character.
He's
Steven Seagal. Steven Seagal is real. James Bond's not real. He's supposed to do impossible shit.
Crocodile Dundee is a character. I mean,
My man said James Bond like he's a real white dude. Like what? Like, you know that is a fake. You know, like the reason why he does impossible shit because he's written that way.
But that's the whole point. He's a fictional character, but so was Steven Seagal. Steven Seagal is the only person that I know is a regular guy from Minnesota that plays a Japanese guy that talks Italian, who you think is Italian. He's part of the mob that goes to Japan, that speaks Aikido. I mean, excuse me, not speaks Aikido, that does Aikido. And it fucks Steven Seagal. That's how I really feel about Steven Seagal. Listen. What you guys just described as far as how the way he talked to people, that's the, or rather, depending on the type of people that's how he reacts or talks to him. That's a prime example of why I don't like Steven Seagal, and I didn't even know that. That's called
situational awareness. You are trying to, you're trying to blend in with you are respecting people's environment. And the reason why he was able the reason why he's a white man from Minnesota who pretended to be Italian, but he has a samurai, is because he is a thespian. He is an actor. He is a thespian of the arts.
Sean Connery played Marco Ramius in The Hunt for Red October. Marco Ramius' character in the book is Russian. He's British, playing a Russian. Sean Conway
in The Hunt for Red October, he played a Russian admiral.
That's what I said. A captain, Russian captain, Marco Ramius.
It's thespian.
Idris Elba and Samuel L. Jackson are thespians. Man,
they are thespians.
Nah.
They are thespians of the art. You know.
Well, maybe he's playing all those roles because he's woke. I think that's what you're trying to say, aren't you?
No, I'm not saying that he's woke.
He's woke.
Okay.
I'm woke.
Seagal ain't woke.
Yeah, I mean it's about as woke as you can get playing all those roles.
No, he's not woke, man. Look.
I mean, an Italian hanging out with the Jamaicans, that shit is woke.
That's not woke. That's impossible. That's what I'm done. That's a prime example.
You know what's another prime example?
Early 90s. With him beating up the whole Jamaican Star Posse gang. Not
he didn't do that. He didn't whoop their asses. Yeah,
I got another impossible white man here. I just seen on IGN they just posted a trailer for some movie about Moses.
Whoa. Anything's possible when God has your back, all right?
Yeah.
When God has your back, play with him.
He's your God. He's your co-pilot.
No. What I'm saying is,
when God is your co-pilot, you landing that plane.
What's impossible was that he was white. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
I see what you're saying.
That's the impossible part. I know your brother. That's what I'm saying. Okay, hold on. They gonna put out so many movies trying to brainwash our people into thinking everybody in the book is look like they can turn red when they're in the sun for 10 minutes. I'm just saying, bro. Like, you don't fall for that in 2026, bro.
Man.
That's racist.
I'm just saying though, because you know that example of when Moses put his hand in his bosom, and then he pulls it out, and it says it was leprous as snow, and then it put his hand back in his bosom, and he pulled it back out, and it says it was as his other flesh. There's obviously a difference because they mistook Moses for an Egyptian, and we know the Egyptians were colored. So that's what I'm saying. Like, come on now, bro. It's 2026. How they still putting out movies about Noah, movies about Moses, movies about Jesus? It's like, come on, bro. We're not falling for that no more.
What's the movie about Noah? There was a movie about Noah?
I mean,
yeah.
I think it was called Noah.
You're right. You're right. I do remember it now.
It was with this guy, Russell, the guy who played Gladiator. Russell Crowe. Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe. Yeah, I do remember it now. I remember that now.
I mean, that goes all the way back to the Ten Commandments movie, right? What was that, like the 50s or 60s or something?
Yeah,
like
that's
that?
my movie right there. That was just on last Saturday. I watched
Well,
it
hell,
again.
you don't even have to go. What is it? God's.
It comes
What
out
was
every
it?
Easter too.
What was the movie by
Gods
Christopher
of
Nolan?
Egypt, that's another. Which one?
Yeah, Christian Bell played Moses.
Oh, yeah, that movie was bad. Oh, it was so bad. Yeah. Oh,
The
no,
worst part
I do remember
is
that.
the dude who played the Pharaoh.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, y'all didn't. Like, you didn't even try.
Yeah,
Like, all right, Moses, but the Pharaoh's white with blonde hair? Like, yo. Like, yo, like. If I was like, if I was like the you know, the bullshit jobs, like if I was like the assistant, if I was like the assistant for Christopher Nolan, and I'm like, all right, I'm just writing down the cast, who's playing the Pharaoh, and he names the one actor, I would have been like, I would have been looking at him like,
well, the movie's woke. That's what it's giving everybody a part.
I'm like,
so, you know,
the Pharaoh.
All right.
I'm like the
our
Pharaoh's
mission.
like, what was it? What was it called? Gods and I forgot the name. Fuck, what's the name?
Gods
no, not the gods of Egypt.
Yeah, yeah.
That's even
That
worse.
got a lot of back.
They were all white. Yo, that shit.
Crazy,
No, it's
bro.
called Gods and Kings.
Come on.
I mean, like I'm what you would consider like Native American, Hispanic, like you know, like indigenous. Basically.
Exodus, Gods and Kings. All
Yeah,
right?
Gods and Kings. That's what it was.
But I at least studied enough to know like the people of the book. Like you hear about like Revelation chapter 1, it describes what Jesus looks like.
Yes.
And then you could parallel that with the book of Daniel chapter 10 verses 5 and 6 because it was the same vision, and it tells you that his hand, his arms, and his feet was of the color of brass.
Oh, bronze,
right?
fire money, yeah.
Bronze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in Revelation it says brass as if it burnt in a furnace. So you know that's dark. You know
So,
what I'm saying?
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So let me show y'all who the Pharaoh was. It's called Exodus, Gods and Kings. Exodus, Gods and Kings.
Oh, you got it on the screen? I'm not even looking at the screen right now.
This is it. This is the Pharaoh.
It's bad, man.
In a Christopher Nolan movie. This is the Pharaoh. Him.
It was
This
bad.
motherfucker right here.
It was bad, man.
Yo, this is the Pharaoh, bro. The Pharaoh of Egypt is this guy. Yo. This is the opposite of DEI, bro. I don't know what this shit is, but this dude was the Pharaoh. I was like, when I saw the movie, I'm like, wait a minute, he's the Pharaoh? I was like, yo, and the motherfucker still sound British. He didn't even change his accent. I'm like, this motherfucker didn't even bother to change his accent. At least Christian Bell, you know, he tried to sound Jewish. This dude like, nah, fuck that.
He's trying to sound Jewish.
He's like, yo. I'm like, yo, this movie's wild.
I mean, it was a bad movie. It was bad.
I was like, notice nobody remembers this one. And that's a Christopher Nolan movie. I'm like, yo, Christopher, you were on heroin when you made this idea up.
He bummed that out. I agree. That was a bum move.
Yo, that dude was the Pharaoh of Egypt. Bro, that shit is wild, bro. Anyway, all right, we're going through. All right, we'll continue. All right, let's continue.
As a peace offering to Chill Will, bro. Look, I ain't mean nothing by it. I'm just saying. And I'm gonna throw this your way too. My whole family are Cowboys fans, so there's my peace offering.
So they're suffering just like me.
Yeah. I didn't say I'm a fan. I didn't say I'm a fan. I do like CeeDee Lamb though.
That Cowboys. I saw a TikTok. A Cowboys fan's wife trolled the fuck out of him, set him up for the okie doke. So she's recording him secretly.
Got traded, right?
No. She said it secretly. She's like, man, I can't wait till gas goes back down to $1. And he's on his phone. He looks at her. He's like, what? Like, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, hopefully, you know, when things get better, we'll get gas for $1 again. And he's like, honey, like, that's not going to happen. You're never going to get that. He goes, well, it was 30 years ago. And he's like, that was 30 years ago. You're never going to get that again. He's like, but if it happened 30 years ago, it can happen again, right? And he's like, no, it doesn't happen that way. It's never going to happen. And she goes, Well, keep that same energy when for the last 30 years you keep saying this is a Cowboys year. Yo, that dude, he lost it, bro.
Oh man.
She said, keep that same energy because for the last 30 years you kept saying this is your year. Yo, I was dying. I'm like, yo, she needs to work for the CIA, bro. You're gonna got people. Yo, that dude, he had no idea. She set that dude up. Yo, that shit was funny. Anyway, yo, that was funny. Oh, that dude was so fucking mad. She's like, keep that.
Eagles fan.
Yo, she's like, keep that same energy for 30 years. Yo, that shit was funny. Charles Hawk. All right, he says, yo, when you visit SoCal again, hit me up. We need to get out surfing. All right. So my melanin don't do surfing. Puerto Ricans don't do surfing. At least that I know of. That ain't happening.
Shark out there. There's a giant shark out there. They're the apex predators. Just stay on the beach.
Listen, you could do Charles. You could do the surfing. Just have a jet ski ready for me, and I'll supervise. I'll be there with you, just in case something happens. I could throw a life raft. ain't no damn way I'm surfing. You know. But my wife, my wife does like
scary.
she would like to go back to California. She misses it. California was fun.
Yeah. Now shout out to everybody who does it because you're taking your life in your hands every time you go out there. So shout out to everybody. I think
it was extreme. Like that just don't make sense. A piece of plywood and somehow it floats.
Fine.
He's like that thing just like it breaks laws of physics. Like how do you decide
You're
some wood
I'm
conquering waves? Like you conquered waves.
It was
magic.
a surfing contest, and the surfer got attacked by a shark. He was out there fighting for his life.
Valkyrie.
Like, all right, yeah, the shark's in the water, dummy.
You're technically a wizard. What you do? That's like magic.
Yeah.
If you did that in medieval times, they will hunt you for a witch. They will burn you at the stake for that. You go surfing in Salem, you're getting burned at the stakes.
Yes.
For witchcraft, because that is
there
witchcraft.
a beach in Salem? Is there a beach?
Because that is witchery. That is just straight magic.
I will show you in about 3 weeks' time. You'll be fine.
Oh man. Especially the videos where you see like the wave, like you see the surfer, but the wave is all over, and you be like,
Called a barrel. It's a barrel.
Yeah, the barrel. Yeah, if you do that, Valkyrie, if you have like a GoPro camera or something like that, you can record it and upload it. That'd be cool to watch it. But shout out to you for doing that.
They got drones out there. You'll be fine. They've got drones.
Oh.
Is Puerto Rico on mute? Because I can't hear him.
Yeah, hey.
I can't hear him either.
Oh no, Puerto Rico on mute.
I didn't do it.
Did he like pull his mic out or something? Because he got really excited.
I turned him off.
It's an AI slot, yeah.
You muted him. Entity, did you mute him?
He was talking blacksmith stuff, walking on water or.
Oh no!
His own moderators got him.
hello?
It
turned off. Y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
You upset our AI.
It turned off. Like AI. Like what the hell? It's just like if it's not glowing, it's not working.
Oh,
I don't know what happened. I was like, it was like, wait a minute. Listen, this is the only mic I got here. So if this mic breaks, I'm gonna be like, you guys got it. I'm just gonna sit here and listen. I'll just be in the chat talking. But anyway, we want to see your surfing from your perspective. So do a GoPro for us. We want to see from like first person. We want to see what you see.
Yeah, GoPro. If you can do it, that'd be great.
Yeah.
She's gonna mount it on her forehead.
I'm too busy trying to stay. I'm too busy trying to stay on the board. I'm
try to live. I'm too busy trying to live.
Yeah, pretty much.
We want to see the magic in first person. That'd be cool content.
That would be.
That'd be cool.
Maybe.
You know how many people don't get to see that perspective? Because I sure as hell will never see that perspective. That shit ain't happening.
Then you can have a donut. You can have a donut war after that.
Because it's terrifying, and we'll never admit it. That's why.
I bet. I bet. But you still do it anyway. But you still go out there and do it. Yeah.
I don't like the ocean.
Oh shit! He said, "I don't like the ocean." Brace like that. He's like, listen. that was a one-way trip for my ancestors. We're never doing that again. He's like, we're never doing that again.
For our ancestors, Florida Rock, for our ancestors.
Yeah, that's true. Well, hey, half of me was already on land. It's my other half of the DNA that had to travel. But part of me was already naturally here. I got added the rhythm. I helped bring the rhythm.
I just don't like jellyfish, bro. Wait, man, I ain't trying to get stung by.
Oh, my wife got stung by a jellyfish in Italy. Funniest shit ever. My wife got stung by a jellyfish while we were in Italy. Funniest shit ever. She went, ow! Something stung me. Something stung me. Something's here. And she just left the water and I saw the jellyfish. And that motherfucker was going towards me. I'm like, yo. And like, she stung. You saw it was a little sting though, but it was bothering her. Whatever. And then she's like, damn, what are we supposed to do? And I said, did you see the episode of Friends? She's like, you're not peeing on me. I don't know what to do then. we looked online. It says just put antiseptic. Like, do not pee. Just get antiseptic. Just get hydrogen peroxide is fine. You ain't gotta pee on nobody.
You're not gonna pee on her. You better pivot.
Pivot. I was like, she's like, you're not gonna pee on me, bro. She's like, don't even think about it. But that shit was funny. Like, who the fuck gets stung by a jellyfish? She's like, only me. I'm like, I guess I don't know. Yo, peeing Rock 77. Oh shit. All right.
Oh damn.
Oh man.
It's like R. Kelly. Shout out to Major Claridge gifting a membership. Thank you so much. Whoever received the membership, hey, give him a shout out and follow him on Twitter. Glassdoor Gamer. PC malfunction race. Wants GTA day one, but spend money on Counter-Strike. PC malfunction. That is funny. Malfunction race.
They're mad. And again, the closer we get to the release of that game, the madder they're going to get. Just keep watching them. They're going to keep getting mad. Every day
after those financials got leaked.
Oh, yeah. Now we see why.
Their fucking time with
now they see why they wait. They not playing that game, really. They are not playing that game. I thought PC was a big part of GTA. Not even close.
3%?
Like J-Dub said, they're playing at sub 1080p. They're playing Counter-Strike and Dota. That's what they're playing.
They're not even close.
Portorock, you have to understand this, right? Due to driving, because driving
mouse and keyboard
primary part of, mouse and keyboard doesn't work. It is not a PC game at the end of it. That's it. It's just it is not.
I know, but I never realized how low it was. I'm like, you're lucky Rockstar even bothers at this point.
Yeah.
You know it's bad when Xbox has higher numbers. So data came out and showed the breakdown per week of how much money Grand Theft Auto Online makes, and PC's the lowest. Like by a lot. It's like only 3% of their overall revenue they get weekly.
Crazy.
Xbox pushes in more money. Xbox One brings in more money than PC.
Oh man.
Xbox One currently brings in. Yes, that's how low it is.
Wow.
When Xbox One still brings in more money than PC. I was like, I did not realize that. I was like, yo, that's yeah. So now I see why Take-Two takes their time, bringing the game to PC, because it's really not a big audience for them to really worry about it. And it's funny because PC gamers like, oh, they're gonna need day and date. They're gonna need us. Like, no, the data shows they don't. Like, you don't really mess with that game.
No,
you don't really. They really don't. The money shows. I was like, that is wild. All right.
It is true that I've always thought that it was more of a console game than anything.
It is. But I thought like the moment, because it is always online, live service, you would think PC get, but apparently not, man. Apparently it's still
just on CS:GO.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
They just on CS:GO. That's it. That's their go-to, man.
And I feel like, a big part of the PC scene is obviously modding, and if you're doing it online, that obviously becomes a little bit of a problematic thing because they don't encourage it anyway, because they obviously want everybody to have the same kind of experience, blah 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 blah. Okay, that's interesting.
All right.
And Charles, we'll talk about Capcom.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna get there. Right. And Charles Hawk, it says, I have a GoPro mouth mount. I try and get a mouth mount. Like, you mount it on your mouth?
Pause.
You're
Like I think
in
it's
your mouth, basically.
like how you wear those mouth guards when you play sports.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Oh,
get
Yeah,
one of
it's
those
like
in
it's
there.
it's
Yeah,
there and then it's out there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like think
like
when
Steph
you're
Curry's
scuba
his
diving, the
guards.
regulator is in your mouth. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then the
Okay.
Oh,
camera's on the other side of the regulator. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Man, you know my
oh, I
mind's in the
got
gutter. I'm like, what is this guy doing?
you.
My
yeah,
mind's in the
because it
gutter.
does sound
I'm just a
crazy.
terrible person. I need Jesus. I'm not praying enough. I need to read more scripture. The demons. I
Go
bring the
San
demons. The
Francisco.
demons.
What
Go.
you need
Yeah,
is
if
a
you get
doctor, not a
I need
Jesus.
that. No, you need Jesus. I definitely need Jesus. Definitely. I have a GoPro. They know that the doctor's not gonna fix that. I'll try. He goes, all right, I have a GoPro mouth mount. Mouth mount. I'll try and get footage. I got some in Hawaii. Oh, he's gonna do it. All right. Hell yeah. I got some in Hawaii, but I didn't angle the camera right. Oh, that would be dope. I just want to see the fear. I just want to see like, I don't know. Donnell
Hawaii,
Brown.
just shoot all the ladies there.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh man.
Don't show us the shark or the seals.
Use the mouth.
Like,
Use the mouth mount
show
for
us the
that.
girls.
He said, Valkyrie's like, oh my god, men will be men, boys will be boys.
Yeah.
Donnell
That
Brown.
Valkyrie doesn't want to see the guys.
Oh, we do. They're rich. But it's
Exactly.
okay.
I'm just saying.
Fair enough.
Donnell Brown says Latinos, blacks for Trump. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
Oh my god.
Clippers playing.
highest rates of unemployment for minorities. Yo, shit is getting bad out here. And all I could do is laugh at all those, the minority community that voted for Trump. I'm like, you voted for this. Unbelievable. Even veterans,
Yeah.
oh my god.
His presence
My god.
in the Oval Office.
He's quite of a
was too
character.
much.
I'll say that. He's quite of a
This
character.
guy. Oh my god, we got 3 more years of this.
Holy shit, there's 3 more?
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of people think it's almost over. Like, what are you talking about? This is year 1.
Yeah,
This
there's
is the
only
opening.
one.
This is the pilot episode. This is the pilot episode.
Crazy.
We still got more episodes to go. We just started. Oh, we got 3
Listen,
more
people,
years.
Like I always say, go vote next time, please.
But people did vote. They voted wrong.
For the
I
wrong
mean,
person.
the people that didn't vote. Those who didn't vote, you would have
voted for the wrong
taken us
person.
out of here.
Oh
I
man.
believe there are more people that would have been reasonable if they voted. I have that much faith in America.
No,
And
but
that's-
no. The people that didn't vote was because they felt that either choice was going to be equally bad. And I'm like, no.
no
I
fucking way.
listen. I understand you don't like Kamala. I got it. I understand you don't like the Democrats. But I am telling you, Trump is worse. It's like, listen, you have 2
They
choices.
experienced that.
You could choose a clogged toilet or you could choose a burning kitchen. Pick the clogged toilet. You could fix the clogged
Yeah.
toilet. It's easy.
Mhm.
Don't
Yeah.
don't let the burning kitchen happen. Nope, they let the burning kitchen happen because they assumed no matter what choice was gonna happen, it was gonna result the same. I'm like, oh my god. Oh
Such an
my
ignorant
god.
one, looking back.
Yes, it's like
Yeah, it's bad. It's really
Lazy.
it's just stupid
It's
logic.
how they're still saying they're still saying it this way to kind of not be accountable for their choices.
Yeah, I would have been like this anyway. Oh my god.
No, it wouldn't.
No, it would not. It would absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's just insane. Oh man, I'm glad I'm retired.
Yeah.
I'm just so glad. I said, boy, when he won the election, I'm like, yep, time to put in retirement papers. Time to go. I already had it typed up. The moment the elections, the moment that election results came in, I already started typing my, it's called the Appendix J. I'm like, yep, let me call my boy AJ. Come on, AJ, let's fill this out. And then I submitted, and then because I was like, nope, no sir. No sir. All right, and Glenzer, thank you for the super chat. Says Jazz7780 posted the funniest video in a long time. My interview with Phil Spencer and Xbox CEO Asher Sharma by Mr. Right Way. A minute 09 is the burn of all burns. Oh, ready? Send me the link. Send me the link in the chat, and then I'll put it up. All right. Don't squeeze the Sharma. That's what you're gonna say?
Yeah, don't squeeze a
No.
Sharma. Yeah, this girl's hot.
Okay.
Girl's hot. I want to
Oh,
buy
they
her
go
some
crazy
wings.
for Shama. They
Oh
go
my
crazy.
god.
Oh, man, she's pretty. Yeah, I take her out for beer and wings. Yeah, definitely.
I call her shawarma because she's a whole
Oh.
meal.
She's a whole
man.
meal. Oh man. Oh man.
Oh god.
Can we have the
guys.
disclaimer that this does not represent the view of like the people in this podcast? Okay.
Yep. 100%.
Yeah, 100%. Because I don't know, you people have girlfriends and wives. Keep it in your pants, people. Keep it in your pants.
Oh man. Well, we can admire beauty.
Notice I didn't.
Keep it off the pond.
Notice I didn't say
I don't
anything.
know, you guys. It's not about not admiring beauty. It's just that you guys sound a bit too enthusiastic about this one. You know, it's concerning. That's what I'm saying.
It's all right to admire.
I'm
We
concerned.
admire
Listen.
beauty from
Oh,
a
wait.
distance.
They're
Lindsay
admiring.
just said Asher might be too woke for you, Craig.
Too what? Too woke? Oh, you can never be too woke.
Too woke for you.
He said you could never be
That's
too
what Queen said,
woke.
not me.
You can get.
She may not be woke enough for Craig.
Well, no, she got to be woke because again, she replaced a white man and a black woman. That's about as woke as you can get. So yeah. You know that's about as woke. It's about as woke as you can get. So yeah, I'm rooting for her. So
Chill
you know,
Will, though.
Damn, Sarah
got a
Bond
point
replaced
there.
the
Where
white
is
man.
Chill
You took
Will?
that credit away from her? Jeez.
no, I mean
Will.
that was woke too. That was woke. I mean, I
Oh.
enjoyed that.
Hella woke.
You know, yeah, that was woke. But this
He
is
probably
even
didn't like.
woker.
Chill Will probably didn't like my Dallas Cowboy joke, so he left.
Oh, man.
Reminded him there's been 30 years since their last Super Bowl. So now I'm bringing a lot. I brought a lot of traumatic memories. Just came back. He had to go back and decompress. He has to
That's
do
terrible.
that. All right.
I mean, I feel like an old person. I still remember them winning that Super Bowl. So wow, very,
All right.
very Swiss.
All right, let's kick it off. Hey, we're gonna kick it off real quick. So Capcom is cooking. So Pragmata is getting very great reviews. They just came off of Resident Evil, and now they're delivering with Pragmata. You know, sir. So I'll start off with this. Who in the panel is interested? Who's gonna play Pragmata? Anybody here? Because I'm gonna do it.
I
Right?
am.
I'm gonna play
I
it.
am.
I
I got
am.
it.
Yeah.
On pre-order.
You're gonna do it on Switch too, Valkyrie? I heard it's a pretty good
Yeah.
copy too on Switch.
Yeah, I
too.
played the demo on Switch too, and then I ordered it. It's good. Not bad. Yeah,
Oh,
good.
Oh, okay. Who else?
Now I
Brain,
have to
you
get a
said you
capture card
did?
so I can record
Oh
it.
yeah.
Oh, you're gonna do the. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
two, I think.
Now, are you gonna do it on your Pro or on your Switch 2, Henry?
Pro. Like, what if Valkyrie decided to visit me this year and she wants to play it?
He's gonna tell her, "Look what you're missing."
I know. Hey, you see that blur that you couldn't see what it was? That hair strand? Here it is. The strand of hair that you're looking for.
You know, you
That
see, like
water
you see
reflection?
that, you see like that little blurry thing that's always with you. Yeah, that's called the
clean water
kid.
mod
That's the
that you're
kid.
looking for? Yeah.
On PS4, you can see the kid clearly.
Oh man.
Oh, that's good. Oh man, that's cool. All right, who else? You said you interested in two?
Yeah.
Brain. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right.
Yeah, I'm
What about you,
actually-
Sean? You probably
know
got
I
a
will.
copy. He got a copy for free.
Well, I usually get it the day before release, so I will be having it definitely.
All right.
Listen, since Chill Will's not here, I'll do it for him. Fuck off. I'll do it for him since he's not here. I'll do it for
I bet
him.
you Will's internet's out again.
Then,
I'm highly interested. I'm definitely highly interested in that game because, like I said,
motherfucker got
Capcom
Spectrum.
They on
I know
the
that
freaking-
pain. He got Spectrum
They
in
on the
it.
freaking run.
All right. Oh yeah. So Capcom, yeah, great run. Resident Evil, and then
They got the Mega Man collection just dropped too. The Star Force collection.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Didn't know that. Cool.
Yeah, the
Mm.
Star Force collection just dropped too. So
That
that's
dropped too?
another thing. Yeah, it's Capcom. Mega Man makes Capcom.
Yeah,
Of
yeah, I know.
course.
Yeah, if you made Capcom, yeah. That was gonna be one of my points. But I
Yeah, they
didn't know
cooking.
that came out already.
Oh yeah, they cooking, bro.
Yeah.
They cooking.
And I'm gonna buy it, but it's gonna be after
Oh yeah, definitely.
after I move. So in June. That's a June
but-
game.
Capcom,
Mm.
I'm gonna be honest, but Capcom is really good, and as I said a little bit earlier, Mega Man for me, and I could be wrong, but I want to say that it was Mega Man that put them on the map. But for everything that Capcom does, matter of fact, I'll put it this way: Capcom does a whole lot more good than they do bad. But when they do bad, boy, do they fuck up. I think Capcom's first enemy is Capcom. I think Capcom got Konami level type blunders, and when the Konami type blunder that I'm thinking of immediately is going back to the 360 PS3 era when you bought Street Fighter 4 and they
Oh
had
yeah.
paid DLC. But people hacked into the code and found, why am I paying for something that I already paid for already if the DLC is already on the disc. So it's stuff like that I think that kind of put dirt in Capcom's eyes. But as I said previously, Capcom does a whole lot more good than they do wrong, and
Yeah.
talking about batting averages a little bit earlier. I know they over 300, as a joke. Um, I can't think of anything. Honestly, I really can't think of any bad Capcom games that had came out, recently. I mean, I want to say going back all the way to Resident. Matter of fact, the last one I want to say maybe the last bad Capcom game was probably Resident Evil 6 or Resident Evil Revelations. But ever since Resident Evil 7, and we're going back what 8? I forget what year that came out. 2017. So 26, 9 years ago. They've been doing, they've been consistently good. Matter of fact, come to think about it, I'm surprised that people don't pick Capcom in the same category or right below, like something like a Naughty Dog or Insomniac,
Oh
because
yeah, definitely.
because their games are fucking good. I mean, are good. And that's me not even giving them a lot of credit that they deserve. Like, if I gotta be honest, a lot of their games are great. Period.
Yeah, because DMC5, when I got back onto DMC5 and because that Platinum Games had a bad taste in my mouth. When they came back with that 5, man, that shit was on point, man. I remember playing that whole thing. Like I had a whole playlist on my channel. So yeah, that game is freaking awesome, man. That's why I say if they do make a part 6, I'm heavily invested.
Right. And as I said a little, before when we were talking about Capcom to me, they one of the few game companies or developers that actually push that either push new technology or they or they support niche consoles, like, as I said before, I said the 3DO, the TurboGrafx 16 with the Street Fighter 2 and Super Street Fighter, excuse me, was it Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo X? Yeah, that's what it was on the 3DO. Of
Oh yeah.
Of course with the Dreamcast, of course Marvel vs. Capcom 2 comes to my mind. The first
Oh
Marvel
yeah,
vs.
Marvel vs. Capcom is
Yeah,
goat.
matter of fact, if you wanted to play
Goated.
any of the arcade perfect fighting games, with the exception of Saturn, because I was one of those guys that thought that the PlayStation did everything better than the Saturn, and lo and behold, I was very wrong on that. But Capcom, if you wanted to play an arcade perfect game, I would say either the Sega Saturn if you had either the 4 MB cartridge thing, or playing that on the Dreamcast. You can't if you can't. To me, Capcom couldn't do any wrong. During the time.
Oh yeah, but also let me add into that because Capcom actually has been on the road. When they brought back the fighting collection, with the Marvel vs. Capcom, they did that bundle, and then also when they did the Power Stone, the Power Stone and all that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they brought all that back. I was like, yeah. Capcom is actually listening to us, man. Because when they got both of those, I was like, yeah, y'all doing it now.
It took them a long ass time to count the 3, but they figured it out.
But when they did, that shit hit hard as fuck.
Yeah. To me, I hate to go over the place, but to me, Street Fighter 3 is probably, to me, I still think that's probably like the pinnacle of fighting games or the 2D fighting games.
Facts.
Okay.
Street Fighter 6 is goated too. If y'all actually play that game, like I actually beat that whole thing too. Like that game is fucking goated too.
I was playing for a little bit, but then I stopped for a while. But I was playing Street Fighter 6.
I bought it.
Goated.
I'm gonna take something from Craig, and I don't like using this, but how the way Craig says everything is woke. Street Fighter, but I'm not even gonna say that because I don't like how woke is thrown around.
Yeah, you gotta play it. Play it.
Yeah,
I haven't played that one yet.
I
played that in the arcade years ago. I mean, is it changed any?
What?
Oh
No,
yeah, it's changed. It's changed a
Changed a
lot
lot?
since.
yeah, it changed a
Oh
lot.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I say. Play 6. Please play 6. I'm recommending myself because I actually
It's
did.
on sale right
I
now
recommend
on
it.
PSN.
Yes, I highly recommend. If you haven't played 6, you need to play 6 because the World Tour mode, you got to play that.
Career mode.
Yes, love it. And then you get to create your fighter too, so you also can battle other people online too. Man, oh yeah, yeah, yes sir. I can talk about Capcom all day. I grew up with Capcom.
Okay.
I grew up.
Yeah.
That's my life.
Do they have any more games? Any other big games coming out this year? I'll be like.
They supposed to be announcing. What I heard from the rumors is supposed to be a Resident Evil 0 remake. That's supposed to be.
Oh, okay, that'd be cool.
Oh my god, a full remake?
And it's supposed to be co-op. That's the rumors. It's supposed to be co-op.
It better be the original was. What the fuck?
Well, the original 0. You only can switch between the 2 players.
Nah, it was co-op.
Well, this one you'll be able to do it in real time, so y'all both can actually play at the same time.
No, you could do the same in the original.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two players
In Resident Zero, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to because I
Resident Evil
have
0?
the original. I actually have I have the originals now.
My bad. What I missed?
I'm gonna have to check that out.
We just talking about Capcom and its greatness.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Corey and Glenzer because they said I'm new. Shit, I can't remember.
Onimusha.
Yeah,
Onimusha.
Onimusha.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I forgot about that.
Onimusha.
That comes out this year, right?
Yep.
The new one.
May, June, I think. Oh no, they haven't put a date on it yet.
Yeah, I think they're still working on it right now, but it's coming out this year though. Definitely.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, but Code Veronica's supposed to be next year.
Get the fuck out of here.
So if the DLC for Requiem drops this year, there's for sure going to be another one. And we've had 3 straight years before where Capcom dropped Resident Evils. 2019 was 2 remake, 2020 was 3 remake, 2021 was Village. So it looks like all their studios are lining up again for back-to-back years of Resident Evil.
Love it. Love it.
But yeah, they turned it around. They were fucking Crapcom for the longest time. Now they're Capcom.
Yeah, we were just saying that. Brain was just saying that. Brain said when they fuck up, they do Konami level fuck ups.
You know what's crazy is like they didn't have to pivot either because Resident Evil 6 like sold 15 million copies. It did.
That's
really
what
well.
I didn't even realize, but that game sucks.
Yeah, that game is a bad game.
It's bad. I just recently played it for Resident Evil Requiem. Like I played all Leon's campaigns and it was bad, but as well as that sold, they did Umbrella Corps. They did fucking Welcome to Raccoon City. I think I can't remember the other one.
Yeah,
they did 2 really bad Resident Evils. I think Street Fighter 4 flopped at first, and then they did a bad Devil May Cry. Like they were really like just fucking up, dude. Like Capcom was about to go out of business at one point. So
in fact, that's what led to the Street Fighter 5 exclusive.
Right.
People don't realize that. People don't realize, oh, this is Sony doing this thing. No, Capcom needed the money, and Sony's like, hey, we'll help you, but this is what we're gonna do.
Right.
Like people didn't realize that Street Fighter 5 helped them. That exclusivity deal gave them a cash thing that they needed badly.
Facts.
But it's cool. I think you guys talk about Pragmata, right?
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. This will be the first time we see the RE engine in a sci-fi setting. Dude, count me in, dude. And I think Valkyrie, you're interested in that game too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did it.
Yeah,
on the demo, and then I got the pre-order. Yeah.
Yeah, good thing now you can look at Capcom as like all their games for every platform is going to be optimized really well, you know? They'll be on different resolution, of course, but they're all optimized really well, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Capcom optimized Resident Evil pretty well for Switch. I was impressed.
Yeah, it was
for Switch 2.
No hiccups, nothing. It was no hiccups at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I had no crashes or anything. Like it played perfectly.
And you played on the regular PS5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had no issues either. I played through it in its entirety.
Yeah, so
I love
I still don't understand why they sold like 10% of the company though to the Saudis. That's just crazy. I thought they were doing really good. But good for them. Capcom is cooking, bro. They're cooking. They got their movie coming out this year. They got DLC for
what movie they got this year?
Street Fighter movie.
Oh.
And the Street Fighter movie.
I know. Yeah, I know about the Street Fighter movie. I didn't know about the Resident Evil. Are they going back to the beginning? Like, what's it doing?
I have no clue. The dude that directed Barbarian and Weapons, he hasn't said much about it. Just that he had a
Oh, he
screening.
directed Barbarians and Weapons.
Weapon.
Pretty good movies, especially Weapons.
Yeah, so
yeah.
that's who's directing Resident Evil. So
Okay.
we know it's gonna be bloody as fuck for sure.
Yeah, that's
Oh, yeah,
interesting.
definitely.
And that's a Sony property under the movie IP.
Mm.
So
Facts.
Okay. Because the
got
Lilu
a
Dallas
good year ahead of them.
multipass versions are like,
I literally
what I'm
named my Rottweiler or Lilu.
Did you? Lilu
Yeah,
Dallas?
her name is Lilu.
That's funny. Oh,
No,
that's
just
funny.
Lilu.
Okay, that's funny. You know. Okay, all right. So I think we're all excited. I think we could give Capcom some good flowers. They're doing really good, really good. All right, let's go to the next topic. This topic is PlayStation related. So Starfield, we all know Starfield launch was last week, whatever. Oh man, J-Dub left. But apparently there's some issues. The extreme curse, like you're gonna have to give this one a pregnant pause. Like it just keeps happening. Like so apparently, like a lot of apparently the article I wrote out saying that PlayStation gamers want a refund. They're having a bad experience. There's issues and all that stuff crashing that people want refunds. Like why does this keep happening? Like, how do you launch on PlayStation, 4 years later or some shit? 5 years later? When did the game come out? 2021? 2022? 23? I don't know. 23? 23? Oh, 23? Okay, so how you come out 3 years later and still got issues? Like, yo, this is not, I don't know. You're going to have to give another pregnant pause. You have to give the game a pregnant pause. Right, Extreme? The game needs a pregnant pause.
Just what you're gonna have to do, man. In fact, don't even buy the game. Don't carry that thing to term. Just let it go.
he said just report it. Just report it. It's so unfortunate because they supposedly did all these updates, but I don't know. I think
what broke it.
Did anybody play Starfield? Because I didn't do it.
Hey, I'm still playing it. Yeah, I'm still playing
No,
it.
but I'm PS5. I'm playing on PS5. On PS5.
Not
Anybody
on
play
PS5.
I'm playing it. Yeah, I'm playing it now.
On the PS5?
Crashing?
Yeah. No, it's not crashing. That's why I don't get what it's not.
I heard it was crashing.
It's not crashing.
Everybody's crashing except for Brother.
Oh, you a pony bot.
It's not crashing.
No. Apparently, it's
You a
if
pony
have the
bot.
base- If you have only the base game, it doesn't crash. But like everybody who got the DLC with it, that's who's having the problem. So something.
Okay.
Oh, it's specific to the DLC.
Yeah, the
Okay,
Terran
well,
Armada DLC.
yeah,
that's
I
what's
don't know.
crashing the game.
Yeah, because my PS5 I've not had any crashing issues at all with most of my games.
It's
So it's
not even just
DLC related?
PS5. It's not. Yeah, it's not even just the PS5. Like Xbox and PC are having issues with it because of the new DLC.
So it's
Like that's supposed to be
DLC
your main
related.
yeah, it's like what? That's your main focal point for this update. You know what I mean? Along with the PS5, but it's like what the fuck? Bethesda's just stuck in their ways, dude. Everything they release is fucking broken. Like the Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition broke, and it took them 18 months to patch it. And when they patched it, it broke something from the prior update. Like what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, you.
I don't know. Bethesda's just fucking. I can't stand those motherfuckers.
I agree. I was going to say something very similar. I was going to say that Todd Howard needs to be brought to task, or that damn creation engine needs to be burned in hell or something because of
Send them to North Korea. Send his ass to North Korea.
Oh, man. Oh, no. No,
That's
man.
the answer.
Maybe
Let Kim Jong-un deal with it. Take care of this.
Maybe I was too harsh on DualShockers on a review last week.
I mean,
Yeah, but none of the reviews said it crashed. The only one I heard that had a lot of crashes was Digital Foundry.
oh yeah, they did say because they gave the PS5 version a 6.
Man, shame on the ones that gave it 100. Fuck, are you guys talking
Good
about?
point. Good point. Yeah, good point. Good point, Brain. Maybe you were too hard. I didn't recognize your game. Sorry, dude, Shocker. We didn't recognize your game. We didn't recognize your game. We take everything back. Good play. Well played.
10 toes down. I stand by what I say. Fuck
And that's
them.
it.
I'm looking at the hundreds like, who the fuck gave it 100?
Yeah, these guys are all bored off except Sean. Sean is not bored off.
Oh
not
man.
bought off at all. Not at all. Because I will say how it is.
Okay. All right. Yeah. It's just it's unfortunate. I don't know. They you know what? They need just to move on from that franchise. They need to move on from Starfield. It didn't work.
Move on from that engine.
They I don't know why they just didn't build a better engine, because that creation engine sucks.
I feel like they got to do something new for Fallout.
That engine sucks.
To make another Fallout.
Fallout's not gonna be here till 2040.
Well, probably, we may not make it to Fallout. We might be in Fallout for real. Talking play Fallout, we might actually be in Fallout. That shit might happen. You better collect all your Coke cans. You better collect all your Coke bottle caps and start collecting.
Better start collecting.
Oh man.
It's talking about.
I have no hope for Elder
Scrolls. You got out the military at the right time, sir.
Absolutely. But I'm just saying, yeah. So I don't know, man. So that creation engine, I don't know why they just didn't do something ground up. You know, I would love to say Unreal Engine 5, but I would say probably the Unreal Engine 5 is better. Even as bad as the Unreal Engine 5 is, it's better than the creation engine. Because that creation engine, I know, I talked to somebody about that, and they said the main reason was because of the mod community. I'm like, fuck the mod community.
That's the only reason why they still
Like
hold on to it,
that was a stupid decision. So the logic is because Bethesda has this huge mod community, and you know this nurtured mod community they nurtured over decades. They can't change the engine because then what do you do with the mod community? And I'm like, who gives a shit if you're releasing bad games, unpolished games? If your actual game is not quality, what the mods don't matter. In my opinion, it doesn't. Who cares about mods? The main show is the quality product, is the game, and if your engine isn't able to produce quality stabilized product, you gotta get rid of it. You can't just say, "Oh, but what about the mods? What about people buying the game? How about them first?"
Give it to Kojima.
That's insane. I give him the engine. Kojima will probably tell him, yeah, douse this shit in gasoline and light that shit in fire. Yeah, this shit is dog shit. And like, y'all need to start using Decima engine, not this shit.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that engine gave him a cheap ass excuse to make single player games live service. You know what I mean? Because they sell all their mods. They don't just let them do it for free on console.
Not anymore.
And then Microsoft and Bethesda take that cut. I think the modders only get like 15%. But then again, if you make a bad game like Starfield, your modders aren't even going to want to make mods for the fucking game. That's exactly what happened.
Shit. So our mods make a mods and the company keeps 85% of the sale?
They keep like 85 or 80%. Something crazy like that.
That is crazy.
The fuck?
But the game's just not doing well. Fucking the modders stopped making mods for the game.
It's insane how they're not using an engine to focus on the quality of the game, and they keep stuck with this trash.
How old is the creation engine? Is it like?
Oh my god! It's like that's the main engine since the beginning.
Yeah, it's old.
Decades, boy. Before
There's barely
Morrowind.
on the creation engine 2.
I should tell you. Before Morrowind, it's like Daggerfall.
Wow. Damn.
It's old.
I thought it was Oblivion. Oh shit.
Right? I think so. Am I wrong? Let me see. Or am I saying some bullshit? Let's see. Let me this is where, hey, Entity, you're my goddamn AI model. You can't even do that. Does we have to pay you to get that answer? The hell we doing here? Shit, AI took a break. He's like, yep. You ran out of tokens. Let me see. When did Bethesda?
It was introduced in 2011, but it was built upon the foundational technology engine in the late 1990s, early 2000s. God damn!
God damn!
Really?
That's old.
God damn! No wonder everything breaks in that fucking game.
That's just like saying you got Windows XP on your computer.
So they began, so they began working the creation engine in 2007.
Windows XP was the best.
Forking the core base.
You ain't lying though. You ain't lying though.
It was.
Yeah, it was released in 2011, but they began designing in 2007.
That's a 20-year-old engine.
Yo.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is a big yo.
Go ahead, Sean. Say your catchphrase.
Xbox is gonna burn down to the ground, baby.
That engine is burn to the ground. Fuck, dude.
As
2007.
That's a 20-year-old engine by the time Elder Scrolls 6 comes out.
If it does come out.
Can I just add one thing in regards to engines? Is that it's, I guess, you can say old and etc. but my understanding of the creation engine is that, or even Unreal, right? Or any other engine, is that you can update and upgrade, and they are working on Creation Engine 3. So we'll see how well it develops. The problem, I think, one of the biggest problems, specifically with Starfield and the Creation Engine, is that the vision of the game and the engine just didn't match. And I think that is the fundamentals of it. Is that if, let's say, they do Elder Scroll, upgrade the visuals with Creation Engine 3, they do certain things in relation, again, I don't know, interactability, I think it can work. The problem with the Creation Engine is just doesn't work with Starfield because the engine doesn't allow seamless transition between planets, seamless transition of exploration of endless world, right? It's a fundamental mismatch. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it says right here, in February 18th this year, Todd Howard revealed that Elder Scrolls 6 would use a new iteration, Creation Engine 3, featuring improved stability and testing capabilities. So we'll see how that works out.
A 1950 Chevy, but that shit's gonna still break down no matter how much you mod the engine.
You gotta
fucking break down.
You gotta design a whole new engine, man, because that, I don't know. We'll see. I keep saying It's Creation Engine 3. I guess Elder Scrolls 6 is gonna be using. Oh boy. All right. So, any thoughts on? So, is anybody planning to play Starfield at any point ever?
Maybe for like
I am if
PlayStation Plus.
If they fix
PlayStation Plus, you would try it?
Yeah, I'm not buying that.
I'll play it if they fix it.
You said if they fix it?
You have to understand fundamentally, and I'll say it. I played it. It's not a good game. It fails on the player fantasy.
He said, fundamentally, it's not a good game. Fundamentally,
I tried it already. I tried it like day one on Gamepass. It's not a good game, dude. It really isn't. And I tried it at 30 frames, no fucking mini maps. The loading screens are like 10 seconds long, and there's loading screens for fucking everything, dude.
Oh, I couldn't play that.
Damn.
I could. Yeah, that's the reason why I'm not playing it. I heard it's really bad
with
loading.
Bad.
It's really
I can't do that. PlayStation got me spoiled. PS5 got me spoiled.
I can't believe like that game in particular. We had this conversation a couple weeks back. Like, why this game of all games? That game really had a lot of people saying it's a game of the generation.
That shit,
like,
it's the flop.
Yeah.
Remember?
What the fuck?
That game was hyped.
The game of the generation over.
That game was hyped.
Over Call of Duty, over fucking.
Sea of Thieves was called the game of the generation too, and we saw how that
turned out. Oh my god!
Yeah, the crap kit was lacking. Like, you're really gonna call that game of the generation?
Diabetic gaming.
You guys got some fucking nerve, the audacity to say that's game of the generation over Grand Theft Auto. Get the fuck out of here.
But as far as Starfield, I think you got too many other games within this.
This month in general.
Huh?
Just this month, there's too many games. But go ahead, my fault. Cut you off.
Oh no, it's cool. No, to me, just within that similar category of space exploration, you got too many other games that are better than it and more interesting. I mean, you got No Man's Sky, with all of its updates.
Elite Dangerous, Starfield. Not Starfield. Star Citizen.
I ain't played Star Citizen. I haven't played that yet. But yeah, but between those three games, it's like, wow. I mean, even 3 years ago, matter of fact, Rock, you did. I remember you did a show on this when Starfield went gold. Picture of the No Man's Team Sky. I mean,
yeah. Oh yeah, No Man's Sky. Yeah, No Man's Sky theme. I did that. I did that.
So, it's like I can't say I can't say that it's redundant, but but it's other games. Fuck, even other games like
Yeah.
Outer Worlds or Fallout, to a certain
Mm-hmm.
extent, and
Yep.
it's better than that. So
Yeah.
to me, it's redundant.
You guys are
It's
gonna see just how bad this game engine is when Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, and you're gonna have The Witcher 4 6 months away from it, or
Ooh, yeah.
what's Larian's new game that they're coming out with? The ones that did
Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate. What's the new game that they're working on? Like you're gonna see just how dated that fucking engine is, dude. It's like God.
Oh yeah.
Man, I hope Elder Scrolls 6 isn't bad, man. That's gonna blow
I
my
know,
mind.
because I like that game. That's the reason I'm not playing Starfield, because I have friends that that I used to play Elder Scrolls Online with, and we all played Elder Scrolls and Fallout. But they play Starfield. They're like, it's not it's not Fallout in space. It's not at all, not even
Divinity,
close.
thank you. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Divinity. Larian's
Okay.
working
Oh
on
yeah,
Divinity.
we saw that at the game
You
show,
got-
at the Game Awards.
Bro, like those are all gonna come out like within months of each other. If Elder Scrolls 6 hits 2018. And you're gonna see how dated that engine is. And it sucks too because there is a lot of Bethesda fans on PlayStation that rock out with fucking Fallout 3, Fallout
I
4.
like Fallout
Like,
3. I
you
love
know what
Fallout
I
3 and
mean?
Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
But my friends like Starfield is not Fallout. Don't even bother. It's not even close. They're like, we don't know what this is, but it's definitely not Fallout in space. So I was like, all right.
Right.
And then I look at it, it doesn't give me that feel of like, the look of what Fallout and Elder Scrolls accomplish. So I just not really interested.
One thing I'll mention to you, Porter Rock, Starfield commits one of the biggest sins in how to say it, art design is you're gonna, let's say you're going to, you look at a ship and the design language is in, let's say, Greek, right? And then you look at the characters and the design language is in, I don't know, Norwegian. And you go look at the environments and the design language is in English. It's just a collage of artwork that doesn't mesh with each other. Was one of the biggest frustrations I had specifically with Starfield. Yeah, again, they made fundamental mistakes in regards to Starfield that I don't know. They delayed it. I think they delayed it several times, right? And I think they tried to get that seamless transition between space and planets, and they just couldn't get it done. And they just had to release it, and pretty much everyone who was very excited about it just rejected it out, straight out. And again, it reviewed well. That tells you something. Which is again very frustrating to see
I think the
bad
point
games
with
review
Starfield,
good.
I think the point with Starfield is that fundamentally it's a Bethesda game, and I think that they have just been for decades now able to be carried by the community. Like they've never really released any polished products. Even if you like what the actual game is, the state in which it releases has always been something that the community has made excuses for. They've put up with. They've always accepted something that was just of a quality that was so low compared to the contemporaries that if anybody else had released a game instead of a Bethesda game, everybody else would have been trash for it. But
Right.
I believe that they still believe that they have that cachet, right? They still believe that they have that special place in gamers' hearts where the gamers will just take pretty much whatever they do because it's a Bethesda game. And I think that's the biggest difference. People have become far less tolerant to it because I think part of the love for a Bethesda game was that they were kind of the only ones attempting that big RPG that gave you so much exploration, so much choice, and everything else. So it was like, okay, maybe the story is not the best written novel in the world. Who cares? Maybe the state of the game is a little bit too buggy, but who cares? It's part of the charm and everything like that. Maybe this and maybe that, because at the end of the day, if that was the experience that you wanted, they were the only ones to give it to you. Nowadays, many people are giving you that kind of experience, right? Like you have Crimson Desert, which just came out, which is
Right.
basically what a Bethesda game would have been now if Bethesda had kept getting better, right? Like that's basically, what Crimson Desert represents. You have if you like turn-based games, you have things like Baldur's Gate 3, which is again what a Bethesda game could never be, because Todd Howard just doesn't have that much talent. I'm sorry, Bethesda could never have made a Baldur's Gate, and so it is what it is. But it's like,
He's real.
you have all of these games that have come out. You have things like a Cyberpunk 2077, which is like, okay, imagine a much more cinematic version of what Bethesda was trying to do, giving up a few of the explorations and a few of the RPG mechanics in the process, but getting a super highly polished product that gives you something of the sort, And then you have things like The Witcher 3, which is again a game that Bethesda themselves could never have made, but people that like Bethesda games could easily, go for that meal instead. And when you have all of these games, whether they are like from 10 years ago, like The Witcher 3, or just from a few years ago, or from this year, like Crimson Desert, and they're all showing you like, hey, you actually don't have to accept bugs and, terrible technical releases and really shitty stories in order to experience these other things that you want. I think gamers are just at a point where they're like, no, I don't actually have to. If I want to get my Bethesda fix, I can go and find an Elden Ring. I can go and find a Crimson Desert or a Witcher 3 or a Baldur's Gate. There's so many experiences, freaking Kingdom Come Deliverance too. A lot of people are also drawing a lot of comparison between the freedom of that and something that Bethesda game traditionally did. And I think that's it. They just became outclassed by the contemporaries. But this is always who they've been. This has always been my issue with Bethesda. Like I was never a fan of like, oh, I pay you my full money and you give me a buggy product. And then you go on stage and you laugh about it like it's funny. Like, no, it's not fucking funny. It's not funny to me. Like, no.
They did do that slimy ass shit, didn't they?
Yeah, exactly. So it's just like, no, to me, it's like, it's
times the
extremely
detail.
slimy.
You sounded just like him. What the fuck?
And it's like, between all of those things, you're just like, no. And I think finally, thankfully, the wider gaming population is waking up to like, this is unacceptable. Like, this isn't funny. And the thing is, it never was. It was never good. But when you're the only one to provide a particular experience, I guess you can get away with certain things. I just hope that, the people at Bethesda can realize that they're not it anymore. They're not in the top 3 RPG publishers. They're not in the top 3 studios. They don't deserve any Game of the Years. They're not necessarily going to sell like gangbusters just because the name Bethesda is on a project. And hopefully that can be a wake-up call and they can, come better. And next time they can actually provide an experience that is worth half of the praise that they used to get.
I'm very curious what's going to happen at the end of this month when they have to do a lot of layoffs, because none of Bethesda's games hit last year. And I don't know if it's because of this main Bethesda studio, but like Doom didn't sell very well. Outer Worlds 2 did not sell very well. Indiana Jones did not sell anywhere. Those are under Bethesda's banner. And then you got this.
Actually, Outer Worlds is that Obsidian?
Yeah, isn't that a Bethesda studio?
No, they're not.
Oh no,
they're
no,
they're separate.
They're Microsoft Studio, but they're not on this. They're not on the ZeniMax.
Oh, okay, I thought they were because they did New Vegas.
The partner with
Vegas.
them. Yeah, the partner with them.
But like none of their games hit, and then they coincidentally dropped Starfield in April right before their fiscal year's about to end. Like, and it's not going over well. We were just talking about Capcom in the last one. They went from Crapcom to fucking Cap God, and now Bethesda on the internet is known as what? Bugthesda? Like, come on. Like,
but they were always been Bugfest.
Yeah, true, but it's really bad when PlayStation is giving you your money back. They never fucking do that shit unless the game is
bad. Like Cyberpunk. No, I don't know if they are. I haven't seen that, but apparently some people want a refund back. Or are they for really?
Your money back? That's where
you fucked up.
Yeah, no, people are getting refunds. PlayStation getting refunds.
Because ain't no way you're gonna get a game, play it, and then Sony's gonna give you back. That's Concord, Cyberpunk.
Exactly. 7 reports that it's fucking crashing on you. They're gonna be like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
PlayStation support right now is probably like, I'm tired, boss. Just give them their money back.
Yep.
Yeah.
He is giving refunds.
It takes a lot. It takes a lot for PlayStation to refund your money when you played the game. When you already installed and played it, they don't give a fuck. They don't even give a fuck if it was just a title screen. Oh yeah, download. Yeah, that's right. Yes.
Download it.
If you even download it, like don't download it.
I'm
Now,
curious
if you
because
sniff it, it's yours. You're keeping it.
I am
That's crazy.
very curious because they responded and they're like, "Hey, we hear your issues. We're gonna have a patch this week." Motherfucker, for Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition, it took you guys 18 months to patch that shit. Like this week, I don't know, dude.
Listen, they're going to patch. Is it going to fix things? Who knows?
Or
Maybe
break-
it might fix some things and break others. You know,
Break
there
more,
you go.
probably.
They just said they're gonna have a patch. No one said it had to be good.
That's their mentality though. It's like, hey, well, it works.
Okay.
I don't know, man.
All right.
The funny
so,
thing is, Cyberpunk is selling a lot, or people are
Oh
subscribing.
yeah,
to
the update.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah, you could still like Cyberpunk turned it around. They still sold 35 million. That's a lot, dude.
All right. So let's move on to the next topic. So we got that part. This one is funny, right? Everything comes in full circle. But apparently, Game Pass, according to the now CEO of Xbox, apparently Game Pass is too expensive. Apparently, the service that's supposed to be the great deal in gaming, bring the best value, put food on the table, because you have kids and family, balancing responsibilities, all this stuff. But now, out of the blue, yeah, Game Pass is too expensive. Listen, at this point,
who's going first.
At this point, I'm gonna have to say you can't really. I'm just gonna say this: you really can't have serious discussion with Xbox gamers no more.
Nope.
You just can't at this point. They're recanting everything. Now exclusive appointment. Now Game Pass. At this point, I have to question the Xbox community. Like, what do you actually want personally? Because I don't think you guys know what you want. I think what you just want to. I think, in my opinion, Xbox gamers just want to be part of something. Like, you guys better figure out life. Because I don't think you guys actually know what you want for your Xbox. Because you're recanting everything. Now all of a sudden you want exclusives back. And now Game Pass, the one thing that was probably consistent and different, right? Because technically Game Pass was your exclusive. Because that was really the only, let's all be honest, Game Pass is really the only reason to buy an Xbox console. There's no other reason to get it. I don't want to hear, I've been an Xbox gamer. Listen, all your games is on PlayStation. There's nothing special about an Xbox playing Halo or Gears. There's really nothing. Game Pass is really the only differentiator.
I disagree on it was a differentiator. PSN was good. It is good, actually. I'm just saying. Like, I had both Game Pass and PSN, and of course, in some weeks or months, when a brand new game comes out, like Expedition 33, then it becomes a better deal. But majority of the time, I think it was almost, same in terms of the value delivery. I'm just, again,
but I would say the big differentiator is the day one games. That's like an obvious. Like you could go granular detail, which I agree. But you don't sell. I'm saying you don't sell products at a granular level. That's not how you get high sales. It has to be easy and visible. Like you got 2 seconds to convince me PSN. Like if you're gonna sell Game Pass, you got 5 seconds. Game Pass, all brand new games day one. PSN.
Sell me this pen.
It's too much. Like, I get what you're saying on a granular level. Maybe the amount of titles that are there, the actual cost. Like, if you explain it, sure, maybe. But Game Pass was easy. Game Pass was really easy. Brand new games made by Microsoft and some third party. You get it day one. That's the pitch. Easy, simple.
I mean, the pitch was day one on Game Pass. That's
day one, yeah.
Yeah,
day one. Literally, that's all you had to say. Day one on Game Pass. Literally, that's the sales pitch, right? So that's the differentiator between. It is a differentiator, right? Between Xbox and PlayStation. They have consistent day one games. PlayStation Plus doesn't. It just doesn't. There's no consistent day one games.
You need one day one that convinced you to subscribe.
No,
But that's not the point.
wrong. No, that's not the point because I'm not subscribed to. I'm not subscribed to PS Plus either. I mean,
Yeah.
So that's a bad example because I only have Essential. I'm not subscribed to Extra or Premium because I don't think either's worth it. But what we're talking about is we're not talking about what you prefer. I'm talking about the selling point differentiator. Day one games is the differentiator. They got to. Let me put it this way. They got to play a Plague Tale day one. PlayStation gamers didn't. They got to play MLB The Show day one. We couldn't. I'm sorry. 3-4 years they got to play a PlayStation game day one on Game Pass, while PlayStation gamers got to play $70 despite paying for PlayStation Premium as well. You see what I'm saying? It's a differentiator. I'm not saying it's a differentiator that will make you want to buy it. Like, obviously, whether you prefer whatever, but it is a stark differentiator. So, like, if there was any reason to get an Xbox console, it was because of that. Game Pass and all those day one games. And it wasn't just, Microsoft titles. It was also first party. Like I said, you got play. I mean, listen, when I saw MLB Show announced on the Game Pass day one, I was like, holy shit. Like, this is get the fuck out of it. Like, yo. That was like, what the fuck? Now, it's no longer day one on Game Pass, but for like 3-4 years, they had it good.
I think it was 2 years, but still, that's got you. Like,
Expedition 33 was day one on Game Pass.
That was their biggest.
Tell me, name me one game on PS Plus that matches that in the library. Like, you see? Like, literally, Extreme's game of the forever was day one on Game Pass.
And I have always credited Game
My
Pass.
top, and like, listen, Expedition for me is top 5 of the gen. Easy. Top 5.
Top
Easy.
5 of all time, maybe?
No, not all time. Not yet. We give it time. I need like a pregnant pause. I need more time. We'll talk about this when the PlayStation 6 comes out. I need more time. But listen, Game of the Gen top 5 easily. And that was day one on Game Pass. You see what I'm saying? So it was a differentiator. It absolutely was. So if there was a reason, so if you got an Xbox, that was probably your reason because of Game Pass and you got that. If you didn't like Game Pass and you got an Xbox, then I'm like, why would you even be on Xbox? Like, why? And I don't want to hear, oh, my old library. No one says sell your stuff. Just, like, I don't know. You see what I'm saying? But now Game Pass is too expensive.
Yeah.
That Game Pass is expensive now. So the one thing now is too expensive. Like, now it's too expensive?
I guess
take Call of Duty off?
I guess what I'm trying to say is that one of the reasons that I subscribed to Game Pass actually was to play Forza Motorsport, right? There was another reason, and then I unsubscribed. And the other reason that I've subscribed to Game Pass was the Indiana Jones. Just subbed it to play that. And again, another reason I've subbed to Game Pass on PC was Flight Sim 2024. So, where I'm coming from is that it doesn't matter, if it's day one or not. For me, what matters is what they have in the catalog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just that's what I'm saying is that the day one is it is a differentiator, but it is not a differentiator enough to convince the mass market.
So to be honest, I don't think like, whatchamacallit, like the subscription-based thing is not big either. Because the majority of PlayStation subscribers aren't premium and extra either. I mean, there's a nice, decent size, but the majority are on essential. So I don't think there's a super big market of like where you're gonna get 100 million subscribers of Netflix or gaming and shit. I just don't think there is because we talked about this in other podcasts. I think we all at one point or another had a discussion. The problem is you can't consume that much gaming to really make the service worth it. I even talked about with everybody. I even brought up like the 60-hour. If you were to consume a subscription service for 60 hours, right? Let's say 60 hours a month, you had, time for a subscription service. Well, Netflix or Disney Plus, if you watch a 2 hour movie, that's 30 movies. If you watch a 1 hour movie, that's 60 movies. If you watch, a 1 hour episode of a show for 10 episodes, that's like 60 episodes. You know what I'm saying? So that's like a lot of content for 60 hours. A lot. Music, let's not even talk about it. If you're on Spotify for 60 hours, an average song's like 2-3 minutes, you're talking thousands of songs you're listening to per month. Right? Even if you watch a podcast on Spotify, an hour-long podcast, that's 60 podcast episodes you're listening to. Now, gaming, you play Elden Ring, that's the only shit you're playing for the whole month. Maybe 2 months. The fuck? If you play Fortnite, it's free. You don't even need Game Pass. Like, you see what I'm saying? Gaming is too much for a subscription service because you're not going to play 60 games. You're not going to have you're not going to have that, episode of Boys come out, you're going to watch 10 episodes. You don't get that in gaming. You don't get 10 games in a week. You don't consume gaming that much. You play a game, even if it's 20 hours. Let's say you play a game and you actually beat it. That's 3 games. 3 20-hour games you got. You see what I'm saying? So it doesn't really match. It doesn't really feel the need of, there's just too much. You're consistently paying money month after month, and maybe you're dedicating most of your time on one game. You could have just bought the game and own it, and then play it at your leisure.
At the end of the day, any Game Pass subscriber is still paying for Redfall every single month.
Yeah. It's just yeah.
Those motherfuckers didn't even get their money back for the Bite Back edition. That's what's crazy.
Yeah.
And their studio's closed.
Mm-hmm. So, but now it's just funny now this is what's funny. We had these conversations for years. Game Pass not sustainable. The math didn't make sense. They chastise us. They made fun of us. We're fanboys.
Especially
we don't know what else.
Call of Duty's $700 million to make.
Yeah. Yeah. Now they're saying it, and none of them, like, at least they could at least say, you know what? All those people we chastised, all those people throughout the years were telling us, warning us, they were right. They were absolutely right. Game Pass is not sustainable. This is not working.
Potter Rock, post
Be honest.
Nicolas Cage meme again.
Be honest. I know. Just be honest. Be honest. We were right. We told you. Be honest. We told you guys exclusives matter. Just be honest. You guys were wrong. But the question is why? We explained it thoroughly. We explained it logically. People push back. But now all of a sudden, Game Pass is too expensive. Yeah, now they're saying take off Call of Duty. Take off Call of Duty from Game Pass. Now they're saying, that's Extreme said that. They need to take, remember Extreme said that, right? He said you need to take Call of Duty. He says Call of Duty cannot be on Game Pass. It just can't. Now they're all agreeing. Now they're all saying it.
The math doesn't math on that one. Now, I don't know. So I think it can work because motherfuckers are obviously buying like MLB The Show on Xbox. I think it was like one of their top paid games for this year. As of right now, you think it would work with Call of Duty? Like, oh yeah, it'll work. Never mind. Nah, it'll work. Motherfuckers are gonna play Call of Duty.
I just think
it worked for MLB The Show. Okay. It'll work for Call of Duty.
I think the interesting thing that Pirok is saying there, and for me, it's the community reaction, is the bargaining that these people are now prepared to make. You know, like before, everything that we were saying, like he said, we spoke about for years, it was Game Pass is untouchable, especially day one games on Game Pass that can never go away, so on and so forth. But during this new Asha Sharma, I don't know, revival of their hope and fervor that they have for the brand, now they are willing to make so many compromises. I've seen the exact same people now talk about, they could remove day one games from Game Pass in order to make it cheaper. That's removing day one games altogether, which is something that I was saying for years and I was mocked for. I've seen them say, oh, definitely remove Call of Duty. We understand that part. Again, something that when the Activision Blizzard deal was being hashed, people were like, no, this is exactly what you do it for. It's going to bring so many subscribers, so on and so forth. Even then it didn't make any sense, because if you're going to be, again, the entire value of Game Pass, it puts itself in a weird place. It's not just the fact that you cannot play this many titles as often as you need to in order to make Game Pass sustainable is that you cannot be attached to any one title, right? Because if you're attached to any one title, then you're almost paying exclusively for that title, in which case you're not making the use of the library. So it's almost like you have to go from experience to experience and go through as many mediocre games as you can. Because if a game grips you, if you decide to replay a game, or if you just a game is, let's say, 200 plus hours, like Starfield was supposed to be, then you're just wasting your time. You're wasting your membership because the entire benefit of the membership is that you get to play a whole bunch of games and have access to that. If you're not making use of that access, it's better for you to just pay for the game a la carte, which is what we were saying about Call of Duty. The typical Call of Duty person that's going to buy Call of Duty yearly, they want to spend at least 2 to 3 months on it, by which point you have surpassed the actual purchase price of the disc product. So it's like if you know that you're going to be playing this game for at least 6 to 9 months, why wouldn't you just pay for it outright? So it never made sense for Sony, for Microsoft to lose that money, right? And you couldn't really make it up with like the in-game store because again, the only person that can make the best use of Game Pass is a person that doesn't attach themselves to any one game. So they're going to jump into Call of Duty, try it out for a bit, maybe a weekend or two, maybe a month or so, and then they're going to move on. So all that value, that $60 or $70, money that you lost, they're not the type of consumer that was going to go and pay for microtransactions in order to make up the difference. So, in any case, you end up in a situation now where people are willing to make all of these sacrifices. I also heard them float the idea that they will have a new Game Pass tier that will only offer their games day one, or only their games in the catalog altogether, right? So Microsoft titles only, and not part of the wider, catalog that they currently have. And people are like, yeah, I would take that. And I'm like, really? Would you? Like, again, a year ago, it was sacrilegious to suggest any change to Game Pass, other than just, oh, make it cheaper because we feel like it. But if you were to suggest anything being taken away, if you were to suggest that, hey, day one games don't make sense, all of those things, you were speaking blasphemy. But now I've literally said, I've heard people say, we would rather lose Game Pass altogether, like the whole thing, in order to have exclusives again. And it's
And
like,
I
you
have seen
said
that.
that.
I have
No,
seen
but
that.
Extreme said that though.
yep,
I remember you said that. You said get rid of Game Pass and bring back exclusive. And he told them that's what you guys really want. I remember that whole stick that Extreme was saying. That's what you guys
yep.
really want. I'm just telling you what you guys really want. Get rid of Game Pass, bring back exclusives. I know you guys would want that. And now it's
Yeah,
happening.
and now that's what they're bargaining. That's what they're trying to say. I've literally seen people tweet that at Sharma, like, "Hey, they're like, hey, listen, is this Game Pass shit ain't working? We will trade." They're literally like, "Yeah, we'll trade it." And I'm like, you know what? At least they're finally speaking what they want. But then at the same time, I don't know if we're gonna have the time to talk about it. But this whole Project Helix merchandise that they've been sending to these
Oh, we could talk
sycophantic
about it.
influencers,
They never change. Same bullshit. Same bullshit.
war never changes, right?
They,
Same
they,
thing
they,
with
they, they
Xbox
that's the
One.
first thing they should have changed. Mouthpiece.
Yep.
Just like that should the first thing they should have changed. Like no more mouthpieces. We're just gonna do things by result driven action and not just a bunch of guys that
Yep.
just talk shit. Like I'll be honest, man. I don't know how any gamer could trust those guys because they have consistently made up the biggest bullshit that didn't turn out. Like it's 2026. Over the last 6 years, you've been listening to these guys and they've been wrong across the board. I don't know how any gamer would just keep listening to them.
Listen,
Like
Project Helix
I
is
just don't
the
know.
future of gaming, you know.
Oh my god.
In the words of a
Everything.
specific somebody,
Everything again.
you know.
Yeah.
It is insane because the thing is, first of all, can I just say, and this is just super petty, but if you are going to just send these sycophantic influencers all of this merchandise, could you make it good looking merchandise? Like, I'm sorry, but that should look cheap as fuck. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen the photos, but I'm just looking at it and I'm like, I
It
don't
is.
know much about textiles, but this comes across as extremely cheap feeling. And at the end of the day, all they did was print a box and then they put a bunch of stuff in it. There was no, let me put it this way: the unboxing experience of the Series X was much better than this particular box. And I'm just like, what is going on? And then I think just pointed this out, but what is the sense of marketing the project name? Has any other company ever done that? Like, I know Xbox does it, but I'm like, this isn't even the
No,
final product.
do you know why companies would send out project, merchandise to their employees?
To the employees and developers, that makes sense to me, right? Because
That's it.
but to send it out to, I guess we call them media figures at best, if you want to be generous,
No.
But I'm
What
like,
I'm saying is, at the end of the day, they're their employees. They're their,
you're
at the end
saying that they're on the payroll.
Yep.
I mean,
No,
yeah,
it's not payroll. I wouldn't say it's payroll. Of course, because I have no
You're already
proof
on the
in
full aid.
whatsoever. Because at the end of the day, as I said, in the corporate world, the only reason someone would receive merchandise in relation to projects that are currently ongoing is if you are part of it. That's it.
okay. You know what? This is the most reasoned conspiracy theories you've ever put forward. So you know what? This AI is getting better. Version 4.0. Version 4.0 is more down to earth. But yeah, it's bizarre to me. And the thing is, it looks cheap. I'm sorry, but I saw a photo of was it Danny Pena or something? And he's in the middle of the road, and I'm like, you actually got up, right? You actually convince another human being, okay, to go out in front of your house or wherever after putting on this shirt or hoodie or whatever the fuck he was wearing, and you actually took a photo with this thing. And you know what? I'm sorry, but
I know as a
all of that is
photographer, he was
cringe.
like, "What the fuck?"
All of that is cringe. But here's the thing. Then you wrote the caption, and the caption says something like, always writing my own future. Which again, what the fuck does Project Helix have to do with you? Like, I would understand, just like Entity said, if you were actually working on the project, I would get it. Like, yeah, okay, cool. You're writing your future, maybe it's the future of your career. I get the analogy, but it's like just it would be like if I took like a plushie that Henry designed, and then I go stand in the middle of the road and I hold it up and I'm like, yeah, I'm the master of my own life. And it's like, boy, you didn't even make the thing, you just bought it. But in this case, it's even worse because you just received it. That's insane. Like, it's not your creation. What do you mean you're writing your own future or whatever? I looked at that and I'm like, wow. Like, this is what children, this age are going to feel when they see me just walking around. Just like, you are just pure walking cringe. This is the generation that I'm entering. It's insane.
Okay. Yeah. So I don't know. I think everything's coming to fruition. Now, let me ask you guys this: do you think that Microsoft will actually bring back exclusives? That they'll stop making games at a certain point? They'll stop making games for PlayStation and just strictly focus on their own hardware, whatever it calls in PC. Anybody thinks that's actually going to happen? Anybody thinks it
Wait, say
could
that again?
happen? That Microsoft will eventually consider and like, does anybody believe that Microsoft is actually considering bringing back exclusives, meaning
Oh,
stop putting
fuck
games
no.
on
No,
PlayStation?
heck
Fuck
no.
no.
I'll
Bro,
word it
they're
that
gonna
way.
release a PC with multiple storefronts just to have exclusives? Like, what?
Hell no.
Like, you release a PC and the
No.
handful of the dozen of people that will probably get it are probably gonna use it for Steam anyways.
I think that's so long
They're
as
gonna lose
Satya
money.
is at the
They're gonna
head.
lose more than anything.
Yeah, they will. But so long as Satya is at the head of Microsoft, I don't think it can happen. I genuinely don't think so. I think that they would have to get rid of Satya first and then get rid of everybody under him that wants this for Xbox. And the chances of that are extremely slim because Satya brings Microsoft, short-term money. So why would the investors and the board of directors want that?
I just think that there's a
Wow.
couple of things. Oh, go ahead, Anthony.
No, well, I was gonna say, it's like a lot of people don't think about this, but at the end of the day, Minecraft, it's their IP, it's their property, right? Overwatch, it's their property now. Even World of Warcraft, Starcraft, you name it, they have Doom, Quake, COD, Halo, Gears. From the amount of legitimate, heavy-hitting IP they have is just amazing, right? And of course, they purchased it. It is Microsoft, and the chances of them going exclusive within the next maybe 5 to 10 years is almost zero. Now, beyond that, if everything starts to go cloud and cloud services becomes the big thing and everybody's streaming, in that world, I can see it. But in the current state of how hardware and gaming works, there's no chance they can afford, even Microsoft cannot afford to go exclusive. It's just the economics don't make any sense. It's just, yeah.
For me, one Satya is like the big thing, right? That's like the key,
Right.
and like, and I'm not, and like, so I see I see conversation, I see all the tweets coming through about Xbox being exclusives. I'm not getting involved. I'm not like because when when the conversation of Xbox bringing games to PlayStation, I was all up in there. I did videos, I did everything, and they ignored it. Right? They ignored all the logical signs. They ignored the CFO of Xbox, Tim Stewart, talking about it. They ignored everything. 2026, I'm more like, you know what? You guys are just the dumbest community. It's not even worth having this conversation with you because all you really got to do is just look at Satya. He's not that type of guy. He is not going to greenlight a strategy that he doesn't even like. He does not like exclusive software tied to a specific hardware. He's an ubiquitous computing type guy. Software that's playable and runnable on as much devices as possible, right? But beyond that, also, the Xbox division owes him money. He convinced shareholders to spend $80 billion. He wants that $80 billion back. The man who when he took over Microsoft, it was valued at $500 billion. That company is now what, $5 trillion? You don't grow to those levels by accepting any division, taking money, but not giving it back tenfold. If he gave you $80 billion, you better give that man back $300 billion. And you're not going to get there with the way they are at now. There's not enough Xbox people. There's not enough people that's going to buy an Xbox that's going to justify making exclusive for Xbox. It's just not going to happen. Xbox doesn't have that branding no more, you know? And even if they even said, well, let's just give it the college try, he's going to have to suffer massive amount of losses by losing PlayStation and in hopes that his next console, because the Xbox Series X is not going to make a comeback. It's not going to make a PlayStation 3 type comeback. It's not. This generation is a wrap for Xbox. But if you release a Helix and that sucker's 1,000 plus, it's not going to sell the amount of units to really say you took over market share from PlayStation. And with its ability to play other storefronts, you're not even going to make, even if it did sell, let's say if it sold 60 million, Steam is probably going to benefit more from that 60 million than Microsoft themselves if you allow it to play Steam. More people will buy games from Steam than your own Microsoft storefront. So you lose the 30% cut of of the third-party sales. It's just, he's not going to greenlight this nonsense. He's trying to figure out ways you need to give him his money back. He needs to recoup that 80 billion and he needs to make more because the division needs to grow. It needs to add to Microsoft's, forward projection of trying to be the next $6 trillion company, $7 trillion, $8 trillion. You can't reach those numbers when one division is not cutting it. So his decisions is all going to be based on maximum software output for sales and as much devices as possible. The more devices out there that can, purchase his games, the better his is that. He's not going to fight for territory to get a 30% cut or so forth. That's not the thing, right? Because PlayStation is too dominant on that. It would be Germany fighting a two-front war. On one front, you got the console gamers, United States of America, beating your ass on the console front. So that's PlayStation. And on the other front, on the Eastern front, you got Russians on your ass. That's Steam. You're in the middle getting pounded by Steam, by Steam and PlayStation, the two most dominant, markets within their own, region. PlayStation console, Steam on PC. Where do you go? The only thing you can do, the smart move you can do, is take advantage of those markets that are established and reach out to further market. Microsoft, I'm gonna be honest, Microsoft should really look. Everybody's like, their first party, whatever, or Netflix is gaming. In my opinion, Microsoft really needs to study Capcom.
Ooh.
Look at Capcom. Do what Capcom does, because they got that shit figured out. They're on a hot streak. They got good games coming out, and they are everywhere, and they are optimized for every platform. And they're all about PC. They're in China. They're in regions all over the world. They're bigger than they ever been. Look at Capcom, Microsoft. Do what Capcom does. Study their playbook. Hell, visit them. Copy their playbook. That's how you'll get to success. They release quality games. They generally run well. They got popular games. And they're all over on every platform. And they're optimized for every platform. For the strength of the platform, they optimize it very well. There you go. That's the answer, Microsoft. Be like Capcom. Don't be the Netflix of gaming. Don't try to be like the PC Dell, whatever. Just be a Capcom. And I think they'll be in a better position. Now, as far as Game Pass, it was just that was just a stupid thing to start to begin with. And I don't know how they're gonna roll that back. But they're thinking about something, because it's clearly not sustainable. They're not getting the growth. They're still probably in their 30 millions, 35 million, and they've been stuck at that number for a long time. If not lower, but they've been stuck in that number for years, and they can't get past it. It's one thing if you had 150 million subscribers and you're stuck. Like the movie subscriptions. Amazon, whatever, they're at 200 million. Disney's at 200 million. Netflix is like at 240 or whatever, and they've been stuck at that number. It's okay. It's one thing, you already have that. But to be stuck at 35 million, which is like nothing. 35 million is nothing. That's not the number. You're going for the 100 million. And you're not even close. You're not even halfway there. I don't know how they rearrange that. I don't know. They put themselves in a pickle.
You want to do your super chats real quick?
Okay. Oh, yeah. I have to catch up, right? I have to catch up. All right. Let's get back to the viewer activity, and let's start. Where do I need to start? We're going to start with Jenna Hayes. Jenna with the $5. She says, there is a rumor Pragmata has a difficulty mode where the little girl acts like a realistic bratty white kid. When you ask her to hack, she curses the screen. She curses and screams.
Is that legit?
No, I think she's making that shit up.
Oh, okay.
Fucking Jenna.
Like, wait, what?
Like in the supermarket. That would be funny. Oh man. Oh man. Gentle parent. It's called gentle parenting mode. John Baptiste, $10 super chat, says Bethesda needs to shut down like today. They're overrated as hell. Oblivion Remastered is on Unreal Engine 5 and can't reach 60 FPS. They need to stay away from every single game and gaming engine. Oh my god. Is it an Unreal Engine?
It's on Unreal Engine. It's like an Unreal Engine cloaked over the fucking old Creation Engine.
Listen, I got the solution for Bethesda. Just hit up Gorilla. Use the Decima engine. Like, stop it. Make a deal, cut a deal. Be like, hey, Gorilla, we need help. We need your engine. We'll just use your engine. And there you go. Problem solved. Problem solved. The work is done. Hell, it's Kojima certified. It's Kojima certified. You're going to have a great quality running game. And it's going to look gorgeous. Have you seen? Yeah, I've seen Death Stranding. The vistas. The game looks gorgeous. It's definitely look better than any goddamn Elder Scrolls game. The graphics and the look of Horizon Zero Dawn and Death Stranding. Todd Howard, go hit up Gorilla. I'm sure they'll bless you. I'm sure they'll take care of you.
I swear, I would push Todd Howard down a flight of stairs, dude.
Oh man, that's messed up.
Like, this dude just, oh god.
We got CPix, $5 super chat, says, why do Xbox fanboys flip-flop so much? They said games should be everywhere and exclusives don't sell consoles. I think Xbox gamers on social media are more about the community than gaming. I know it sounds whatever, but like I said, I think they're more about. I think they like the fact that they call themselves Xbox and that they all interact, and like, it's kind of like, hey, I'm an Xbox gamer. Oh, you're an Xbox gamer? Yeah, that's awesome. We're cool. We're great. Oh man, we're gonna go to Fan Fest. But when it comes to actually talking about gaming and games, they don't know what the fuck they want. They're not gonna go against the grain. They're all gonna agree because they're not gonna challenge Xbox. So it's all about the community for them and not about the games. Because if it was about the games, oh my god, they should have been complaining 5 years ago. They should have been tearing Microsoft apart.
Look at
But
the
they
completion
didn't.
rate on their games. No one even fucking finishes the games. Expedition
Yeah.
33 drops on Game Pass, and no one fucking unlocked all 4 characters. Like
That's why they love the blueprint and the shows. That's why they love that. Because when you think about it, you hear more about over the last 5 years. You hear more
Where's their
Xbox gamers.
roadmaps?
They talk about roadmaps and they talk about shows. But what really do those things really do? What it does is it brings the community together. It doesn't really do much for gaming. When you do a show and the game that like State of Decay 3, that was a show. And come to find out it was just something on a piece of paper. There was no game. Again.
Bro,
and that's a normal trend. They show shit and it don't exist. Oh, I'm looking at this game, I'm playing it. There was nothing there for him to look at. And now State of Decay 3 is in alpha. It's in alpha stage.
The director said it when they did the first trailer. It wasn't even them who did the trailer. That shit was a Word document.
It was a Word document talking about State of Decay 3. There was no content.
Those motherfuckers are like, damn, that's a good ass looking trailer. They're like, that's your trailer. What?
Like
the fuck?
Crazy.
I had the game was on a post-it note in 2021. There was like no concept to it. But Xbox community is excited for the fact that they get together and talk about roadmaps. They get together and talk about shows. But it's not really about the quality of the games and holding Microsoft accountable for having a shit generation. No. As long as Microsoft finds a way to get them together so they can celebrate being together, that's Xbox. Xbox is celebrating being together. It's not about games. It's absolutely not about games.
Now they're talking about fucking Fable might get delayed, or it's been already internally delayed.
Well, did they give a date? They didn't give a specific date. They just said 2026.
So autumn can go all the way to fucking December 21st or something.
Yeah, technically, yeah. So,
well, actually, I don't even know what their autumn is in the UK because isn't Playground Games a UK studio? So, fuck, I don't even know.
That game is gonna get slaughtered if it releases in autumn. You just can't.
Any game that releases in December, dude. Any game that releases in December is just bad, dude. Especially this year, like.
If it's not out by,
give it a 3 month thing.
Yeah, if it's not out by September, October-ish, it's not coming out this year. No. It's not gonna come out in December.
Phantom Blade Zero, no.
It'll be like a February game. 2027.
I do want to touch on something that you said. You know, the willingness to accept all of these fake trailers and fake announcements from Xbox. Like again, especially that 2020 showcase, Everwild, that was a fake game. Like they didn't even know. Like they literally said, we don't know what the game is after the presentation. We found out that State of Decay, that was fake. You know, what was another one that they had faked so many times? There was a game that Phil Spencer had shown like a picture of himself playing, you know, that never existed, you know, and Perfect Dark, that was another fake presentation. Like they just came out and they said that, oh yeah, that trailer, you know, even the gameplay segment was just completely fudged because the game was barely holding together. So it's like, yeah. And it was just like, I remember, you know, for example, shout out to King Thrash, even when those trailers first came out, he was like, yeah, nah, this isn't real. I think Reforge has also been another person that has consistently pointed out that, hey, these gameplay presentations are highly staged and they are not natural at all. He's actually done the same thing about Fable, where he's like, look at this gameplay.
Game delayed.
I don't believe that this thing's anywhere near ready, because when you look at the Fable gameplay, there was hardly ever like 5 seconds of actual, you know, continuous gameplay happening. The only continuous moments were the ones where the character is just walking through the environment. But when the game is actually playing, it's just cut after cut after cut. which again just suggests that hey, this thing isn't ready to show itself in its fullest. And the funny thing is that even the little bits that they did manage to show, we were looking at it like, yeah, that doesn't look the smoothest. There's something off about this particular thing. So I feel like the Xbox community, I don't know. I guess they just want to win. At the end of the day, they just want to win, so
Desperate
they're
for a
just
win.
desperate for it. Yeah, they're just
Oh,
desperate for that
desperate, very
W.
desperate.
So it's like they accept and they tolerate all of these things, and it's like you're going out there. For example, there was the interview that Asha Sharma was caught on camera, clearly not wanting to be there, and then she was just caught on camera by one of the Xbox fans, and then the guy said it's all about gaming, and she had the fakest, most awkward "I don't want to be here" conversation, and I'm
Oh no
just like,
shit.
this girl is,
No
yeah,
shit. I
yeah.
didn't see that.
Yeah, it was one of the fans. So basically, what happened is that one of these gaming fans, I guess he's a fan. He found Phil Spencer, and he's like, "Hey, Phil Spencer, how are you doing now that you retired?" And
Oh,
Phil
was he wearing
Spencer
a
is like,
Mario
"Hey,
hat?
pardon?
Was
Yeah,
he
the
wearing a
one, the
Mario hat?
Mario hat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I never.
that's
Sorry,
the
my
one. That's the interview. Yeah." And then Phil Spencer is like, "Hey, Sharma is right there." And then the guy is like, "Hey, Madam Xbox," and she's like, yeah, don't call me that. Don't talk to me.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah. Because she's like, my title doesn't even have Xbox in the name. I'm the CEO of Microsoft Gaming, bitch. We don't talk about Xbox no more. you know.
I've heard
But
I've heard a developer say like December's where games go to die. No one's shopping for games. They're shopping for their family. They're shopping for their kids. A new game that's
Yeah.
300 million released in December. It's just you're asking for it. You just need to
Mhm.
push it to January where there's like no games dropping. You're getting your fucking Code Violets in fucking January. Drop it then.
Oh
Because
yeah.
the reports are that
Mhm.
Grand Theft Auto is going to be November, and a month later, the report is that online is going to drop in December. You
Mhm.
drop a game in December this year, where people are not really shopping like that, you're fucking setting that game up for failure.
I think if you're Fable, you take more time. Like drop
I agree.
not just like in January, February, just drop in March or April of the next year. Like God of
Yeah.
War 2018, I think came in April, and that did well.
Yep.
So just go for April. Like I said, GTA 6 is going to be whether or not it is like worthy of all the hype and all the praise and everything like that, right? It's going to have that Cyberpunk 2077 effect, which is it doesn't matter what the reviews say, it doesn't matter what the early reports are, this is going to sell 30 million copies before you've had a chance to even look at it. So just
Yep.
stay away from it for a long time. I'm saying, just let the people have it. At the end of the day, you're Microsoft. You can afford to hold on to a project even if it's completed, and it just gives you more time to polish that PS5 version, which is where you're going to make your money anyway. So you may as well just just hold it back and make sure that it releases in a really good state on PlayStation 5. But
Facts.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like Asha is not going to do anything for Microsoft in terms of like improving the gaming thing, because didn't they send out previews for Forza Horizon 6, and those
Oh
previews were
my
running at 30
god.
frames per second?
Why did they
Yeah.
do that?
And you're just like,
Mhm.
what do you mean? The previous Forza was running at 60. Why would the next one run at 30? Like that doesn't make sense. And then all of these sycophantic outlets are like, oh yeah, it's going to have 60 at launch. But it's like, why? No one forced your hand to send out these previews. That's the thing I don't understand. Like people act as if Microsoft has to send out this thing, and it's like the entire point about taking E3 away was that these companies have the flexibility to choose
Put on
when
their
they
own.
show the projects, right? So it's like, yeah,
Right.
if you had been for E3 and you're like, oh yeah, that's the best that we had, and we had to show it this year, then it's like, okay, I can understand what have you. But you're literally choosing to send out these things that are just damaging your brand. Because I'm sorry, but that's like that what they call, what is it in tennis they call it an unforced error, like when you just drop the ball when you're trying to serve
Mhm.
and like the person did nothing. These are just a bunch of unforced errors that they keep committing. You're sending out this cheap looking merch and everything. I heard people say that the Project Helix merch, they shall be sent to actual gaming fans. And I'm like, why? That thing looks like a freaking $20 Temu thing. Like, why would you want to associate such a cheap thing to your brand? If you're going to do such a thing, send like a fucking $200, $300 quality thing where people are like, yeah, you know what? Xbox stands for quality. You associate your brand with that kind of appeal. And yes, it costs you more money, but again, you're like, one of the wealthiest companies on the planet. Like you can't afford to do it, you know? Like at least have that positive like image and association. Like collaborate with like freaking LVMH or something. Collaborate with like Gucci and be like, yeah, there's a Project Helix Gucci handbag that costs $5,000 and we're giving it away to like 10 lucky Xbox fans and blah blah blah. I feel like that's something that, yeah, it's like, okay, marketing stunt, but at the end of the day, it doesn't cost you that much. But when you're sending something that looks like, what my nephew could get off, could get off a Sheen and then, have printed his logo printed on it by somebody down the street, it's like, why? Why do you look cheap?
Right.
It's Aaron Greenberg. The man cannot market games. It's just they have fundamentally no idea how to sell games. I'm just sorry. For the past how many years, Peter Moore, he was amazing, right? The guy could sell you, it would be a 50 or 40 meta game, and he would make it feel like an 80 meta game, right? Peter Moore, that guy was a marketing machine. But Aaron Greenberg can't. Yeah, just they in some shape or form they've lost the ability to deliver amazing marketing. Again, the first Gears of War trailer is amazing, and the director who made that trailer is now he's the director of Top Gun Maverick and F1. If you don't know that story,
I did not know that. That's
I didn't
crazy.
know that.
Yeah, Joseph Krasinski. Yeah, he did the first Gears trailer, with the Mad World, and now he is world-renowned, director. So Microsoft needs to find that capability back to sell their games, and to a certain extent, I think PlayStation lost it a little bit since Sean Layden and even Greg Trenton and Shuhei Yoshida left. For some reason, gaming companies, specifically Microsoft, majority of the time, but even I would say PlayStation to a certain extent, lost the capability to market games well. Anyway.
I just don't understand why they would stick to the same marketing strategy when it's failed them in the last 2 generations.
So many times, man.
Like Phil Spencer straight out said they lost the Xbox One generation. And if they lost that generation, there's no fucking doubt in my mind they lost this fucking generation. And you guys are still doing it.
Because the person who was the head is still the head.
He's still the head, exactly. I think when Phil was in charge, there's probably the reason why he didn't retire after, I don't know, the 25th fucking anniversary of Xbox. He probably was trying to push for exclusivity at one point in time. They're like, Phil, you're tired. Go home. And I think this new lady, she's just doing what Satya wants her to do.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Sounds about right.
Let's go. The great super chat. Let's see, what was that? Where were we at?
Oh damn! All of us were interrupting your super chats. My bad.
No, but that was part of the combo. It was great. That's what they're asking for. We're giving what the people want. Glinzer, I can't put a link in a super chat. I put it right below. And remember, 1 minute 9 seconds is the comment of infamy and hilarity. Hey, Glinzer, I made you a moderator, so you should be able to post the link in the chat now. Okay. CPix38. People need to accept that PlayStation is now the default console. So that's, I was playing taking a break from Resident Evil. Yeah. I thought to myself that, and I'm gonna make a video on this, but over the last couple of weeks, especially since PSSR 2.0 came out, PlayStation 5 Pro has pretty much, like, people will only compare it to PC. Like, that's it. The combo is now just PS5 Pro and PC all the time. Whether it's technology, price, worthy, whatever. And I'm thinking, I never seen in any generation where a console is no longer being compared to consoles anymore. Like, no, now you have to compare it to PC. And I'm thinking, like, PS5 is like, literally, he's right. PlayStation is the default console. Because there's really nothing else to compare it to now.
Not even the
It's
default
just
console for the consumer, but for
like,
developers as well.
It's just that's it. It's over. Like I never seen such a like. If you're gonna critique PlayStation, the only platform you could bring up is PC, which is not even a console. Like you can't like I'll give a perfect example. PS4 Pro. When PS4 Pro came out, right? You can argue that it was not the best mid-gen refresh. Now you could say it still had the console game, but on a technical standpoint, the Xbox One X was built better. It actually did 4K textures. It actually had that assets in 4K. It wasn't just a resolution bump, right? So you can argue, you can have the argument from a technical standpoint. Xbox One X was better than the PS4 Pro. Now, of course, people, and at the end of the day, it's going to be about the games, right? So that was the advantage of the PS4 Pro. It had PlayStation first-party games, whatever. But the conversation of best performing console, technically advanced, all that stuff, Xbox One X. But this gen, who are you going to bring up to contend with the PS5 Pro in the console market? There's nothing. It's not even worth the conversation to have that. Hell, even the PS5 is like, it's pretty much clears everything. At this point, comparing PlayStation with another console, there's just no point. There's no point in having the conversation. It got all the metrics across the board, right? So it's like, if you're going to judge PlayStation, then you might as well just compare it to PC, and we're at that point. So I understand now. I completely understand. PlayStation is the default console. It cleared the generation. So if you're going to try to critique PlayStation, you're pretty much going to bring up PC. You have to bring up something that's not a console. That's because then the conversation won't make sense.
Is that a segue? Am I sensing a really good segue about the cyberpunk reflections?
No. Right now we're talking. Valkyrie's going to bring up something before we switch the topic up. Yeah. Before you switch it out.
You can switch the topic, but I was just going to say, didn't we just prove that the PS was better than a PC, based off everything that was happening the last few weeks on the?
Oh yeah, they confused it with a PC with mods.
We all know. So
they confused it with a piece of mods.
There you go.
Like, it is what it is. It's the default console. Like, there's really nothing else to compare it to, unless you're gonna compare it to a PC. And to me, anyone who does that, anytime you bring up the PlayStation 5 or PlayStation 5 Pro, and the first thing is, PC does, you already proved that PS5 Pro is worth it then. Right? Because if you really want to prove that the platform's not worth it, you will find a better alternative console, a product within the market. But once you step out of the market and you bring up PC and that's your first choice, your go-to choice, whatever, it's already a wrap. You already solidified that. Yeah, if you want to discredit the PS5 Pro, you got to bring up PC. And usually it's going to be, like, even now, you can't even bring up the 5060. Oh, the 5060 Ti. Right? Like, okay, to what level of technology you're going to have to prove that the Pro's not worth it? Like, just by doing that, just by default, you already solidified that the PS5 Pro, that PlayStation is the default console. It just is. Nintendo's good because it has its own lane. And Nintendo knew that. That's why I say Nintendo's smart as hell. They knew to just go in a totally different lane. Let's just get out of PlayStation's way. Let's just do our own thing. Let's just do our own unique proposition. They went with the handheld model, the hybrid model. Portability, first party, easy games, to develop, keep it low costing as best as possible. And it worked out beautifully. Simple. They're not trying to be a PlayStation. They're not trying to chase hardware, performance, all this crazy stuff. They're doing things to their level, and they have a value proposition. It's a portable device that you could play at home or on the go. Simple. And that's it. Easy. What's so fun? What happened?
Are you guys keeping up with the chat?
What happened?
Dog, fucking that troll has been getting bodied all chat, dude. Then he got timed out for saying some dumb shit, and then he came back on an alternate account.
Oh my god.
Oh, and he got timed out again. Yeah, I see it. He was trolling last part as well.
Bro, this motherfucker's like, I got infinite accounts.
He has the cheat code. He has the cheat code. You can't stop me.
Yeah, he actually in the Scarface mode right now.
No, but
Kevin Durant is in the chat, bro. God damn.
he says he's in Scarface mode. I'll take your fucking bullet. He's like, yeah, I'm all coked up. Bring it out. It's like,
I've never
I'll take your
seen
fucking bullet.
I've never seen anybody so willingly want to get bodied by other people.
That motherfucker has like 5 tablets, and he logged on each one. And he's like, you can't keep up with him. That's just.
I got infinite accounts.
That is crazy.
Yo, that is crazy, bro.
Oh,
That's
man.
wild.
Oh my god. You can't stop him. He's like, he got 5 tablets and 5 phones all logged in with a different account. You shut one down, he's moving to the next phone.
Oh my god. I fucked up. Oh my game. God damn it. I'm playing MLB The Show and I threw it to the wrong base. Oh fuck. God damn it.
Yo, please allow Chilwell to leave, people. Allow him to
Oh,
leave.
man.
We don't want to lose him yet. I want to ask a quick question to
My man
Valkyrie,
choked on his
because I
own
think
spit.
What extreme?
I think Valkyrie is a resident Switch fan. So my question is, I made a video, which I'm sorry you guys will see later, and I said
Nice.
that the biggest problem with the Switch is that they are just too expensive for what they offer. Do you agree?
Yeah, I hate that I'm saying that, but yeah, it is. Like, only reason I bought it is because I have Nintendo games that I want to play. My nephews also play Nintendo games, so therefore I'm on the same platform with them. If not, I would have held out, kept my old Switch, and bought a PlayStation.
Nah, but there's a good thing about that though. You'll be able to play still newer games like a Pragma.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm interested
I
in hearing
can.
you play it.
Yeah. And the other thing is, yes, I can take my Nintendo portable. Like, if I want to, I can play it. So when I go on holiday or whatever, I take it with me. I can't do that with a PS. Mind you, it's not very often that I do that. So there's just a few things, but essentially it is what it's costing. I should have bought a PlayStation.
Hey, be like that. For
Because
real.
my thing with the
Good point. She said I should have gotten the PlayStation. For what? Because your reality is you're primarily at home, so you might as well just enjoy the full benefits of at home gaming. I
Can't
see.
play the Switch while she surfs, guys.
You better hope your nephew doesn't catch you. Be like, Auntie, how dare you? You don't want to play with me? How dare you? It'll be like, can I get a PlayStation 2? Can we both get one?
No, my brother will shoot me. Extreme. Sorry, did you have something else?
Yeah, because my thing with the Switch is that, I think that when you take a look at the fact that the Switch itself costs, quite a bit of money, which, it is what it is. It's a one-time purchase. To me, it's always been like, okay, it sucks, but it only sucks once. But for me, it's the games. It's when you have to pay $60 to $70, US for
Some
these
80.
games that
Don't forget 80.
yeah, some are $80.
Like with
Jesus
Zelda,
Christ,
like you could bet the Zelda's gonna be 80, the new Mario's gonna be 80. Those games are gonna be 80. The biggest games, the biggest blockbuster games will be $80.
That's freaking
And
dope.
when you have to pay that for a product that it just doesn't justify it to me. Like, come on, it's like you have no voice acting, no technical feats to really speak home about, and it's just like you're so far behind what the rest of the industry creates, and yet I feel like if they just lower the prices of the games, it will make so much more sense. Like you could be like, yeah, you know what? Maybe I'm not getting the best graphical presentation, but I'm still getting all the fun of a Nintendo game, and it's at it's a price like, let's say $30. I feel like that's so much more acceptable. But hey, maybe that's me.
You just made Sean happy. No, I agree with you on that one. So the price of the games is redunk. Especially with Nintendo, a lot of them now, it's a game card. But I don't actually own the physical game. And we've had this conversation on previous.
Oh, the game card, yeah. You have to get the rest
we've had this
downloaded.
conversation, whereas exactly. So in the only other console, you can own the game physically. And we've had this conversation. But in Nintendo, I can get the card version. So Sean, I'll jump to you in a minute. But I still have to download it. but then I'm paying $60, $80 for it. And then Nintendo, the Switch, already has memory issues. So, sure, well, you know that when they announced you still have to download, was it like, I don't know, current with 32 gigs or something from Pragmata? It's like, so I've got the card version, but I'm still going to take up more than however third or whatever space of my Switch. And it's insane. I bought 2 extra memory cards and they're only 64 gigs because I cannot play all the games on the Switch that I want to. So it is limiting. Now they're saying that they might do a deal where the digital versions are cheaper. Yeah, so the digital version, but it's not that much cheaper, maybe $10, $20.
$10 is a $10 difference.
Or $20.
$10
Yeah,
difference.
it doesn't justify it because then I then have to go buy this specific express memory card. I can't just use any memory card. So
SSDs
then
went up.
there's no cost benefit. Yeah, well, I can't use the standard one. The old one I could, but the new one I have to get this stupid express one. Which the last time they did an update, if you didn't have the Nintendo version of it, you're locked out and you couldn't access your thing until they did a fix. So Extreme, totally agree with you. I have bought it, but yeah, it's just the games, the cost. It's sorry, Sean.
Wait till the price hikes, because this is gonna eventually happen. So Nintendo can only avoid it for so long. They can only avoid it for so long.
I want to get a Switch too, and I'm like,
I know. I was gonna get one until I learned more about Dust Blood. So Dust Blood is a multiplayer game. Like it's not Elden Ring or traditional Soulsborne. It is more like Night Rain. It's a multiplayer match that's PvPvE. But it's a multiplayer match. You have to do stuff, and the match ends. It is not like Elden Ring or Dark Souls. It is a multiplayer. It is a multiplayer-centric game. Once I learned that, I lost interest in the Switch because that was the main selling point for me.
He has to be working on something else.
He probably is, but not for the Switch. The Switch exclusive. It's a multiplayer game. It is a multiplayer-centric game. You can't even create a character. It's like 8 or 10 pre-designed characters with. It's a multiplayer game.
Wow, I had deja vu about this conversation, and it's crazy too. They just greenlit a Bloodborne movie last night. Like
I know Bloodborne movie, like
something, bro.
I don't know, but it's a multiplayer-centric game. Which I'm not saying it's going to be a bad game. It could be so fun. I'm just not interested in it.
It's like
I wanted a Souls game.
Yeah, a new
and
one.
It's not it. Yeah, and it's not it. That was my selling. That was my system seller for Switch 2. Because I'm not really interested in anything else. Metro Prime already came out, and I'm not impressed with it. I'm like, that's not. I would play it if I bought the Switch. Yeah, I would play Metro Prime 4, but I'm not gonna buy a Switch 2 for Metro Prime 4. It's not a system, not anymore. Just the way it looks. And then they made it open world driving. Like they literally added something that I hate. Driving. Are you in Metroid? Why? Like literally the gameplay mechanic I hate the most. They put it in Metroid. What are you doing? Like no. So Dust Bloods was like the thing for me. And when I looked into it, and I'm like, wait a minute. This motherfucker's a multiplayer game. And I was like, oh hell nah. So like there's nothing for Switch for me. I don't care about portability like that. It's not a thing for me. And I'm not buying third party on it. That's why I got the Pro. And I don't play platformers like that.
Currently, there's only 2 games that are worth the salt for Switch 2 is Bonanza and Pokopia, Pokemon Pokopia. And if you're not interested in
I was never into Pokemon.
Yeah,
never.
Yeah, that's it. You don't need it at the moment. That system is not worth.
Yeah, I ain't catching shit.
So you're right, Entity, that you only buy the Switch if you love a specific game that's on there, which are those. Which is, unless you're a kid, it's the majority of us is not. And I will be 100% honest. I will sit here on my 2019 MSI gaming laptop, wait till games get onto Steam on discount and play. Yes, the resolution is probably not as good, or definitely isn't, but whatever.
Oh, I know that
too. Until I can afford a PlayStation, that's not happening.
It's good. Oh man, somebody should have gotten you a Christmas gift when it was cheap.
Good news is PlayStation 6 is apparently, and this is all hearsay, dare say, is gonna be a reasonably priced, system. I'm not sure if it's gonna be as, as low as the current version of the PlayStation 5, but definitely the price is gonna be lower than PlayStation 5 Pro, and it's gonna be more powerful, faster, better ray tracing, better compression, better machine learning. So.
I would like Extreme's thought on that. What do you think, Extreme? Because you've been good guessing these, PlayStation 6 price.
Yeah.
Listen, like I said, I
You've
cannot
been
be
doing
guessing or.
But you've been doing a good job so far on your price points.
Job, except somebody started a war and it gets a little bit.
Oh yeah, you can't. Yeah, you have better conditions to predict these conditions.
I'm just saying. I have never had to estimate prices of anything during an active war that impacts so much of the world.
Yeah.
I know the United States has been in a war the entire time, basically, but the point is
this is different. The Strait of Hormuz didn't get shut down.
Exactly.
Okay.
So listen, what I will say is this. I can tell you that people will not, because of the economic condition that the world is in, people will not care for whatever excuse a company is trying to provide as to why they would release, let's say, a $700 plus PlayStation 6. No one's going to care. Just like they didn't care about a $600 PlayStation 3 with the arguments that, the sound processor is better. People will not react positively to that. So at the end of the day, I can't predict what the price will be, but I can tell you that people are not paying more than $600 for a PlayStation 6 anyway, right? And in fact, I would say even $500 for the digital edition will be pushing it. That's probably the highest that it could possibly charge before people just say, you know what, no. Another thing that I can predict is that if Sony were to release the PlayStation 6 within the next, let's say, 2 years or so, that would be one of the most tone-deaf moves any company has ever done this decade. Because your customers keep telling you, we don't want this. And I know people are like, they have contracts, they have this, they have that. But here's the thing. At the end of the day, who gives them the money is the customer base. And when your customers are going out of their way to point out to you day in, day out, we don't want you to release the next console because you still haven't done enough with the current one that you sold us, especially when the one that you're selling us keeps costing more and more and more. Maybe you should listen to them when they're telling you we're not going to buy the next one. And that is again something that has traditionally not happened. Typically, by the time that the next console was coming up, people were quite happy to be offered something else. They were like, yep, listen, matter of fact, you're 2 years too late. Like I remember PlayStation 4 generation. For me personally, I didn't start feeling it until like maybe 2019. And the only reason I felt it is because I won a PS4 Pro, even though I do agree it was not worth releasing, honestly, mediocre console for what it was supposed to do. But it was only when that started sounding like a jet engine that I was like, yeah, wrap this up. Because I was spared, right? Because I got the PlayStation 4, I think I got it like 2014 or 2015, but I got to have 4 years of it just behaving normally. And then by the time that it was going to start acting up, I got on the Pro. So it just kind of renewed the life and that. And I was like, yep, cool. I don't see why people are getting mad at this. Then when it started happening to me, I was like, oh, that's what they're talking about. Yeah.
I didn't even have the Pro. My thing was sounding like a flight out of Sydney.
An airplane.
Yo, it was bad. It was not even capping. It was hot. I had to buy a laptop cooler because I was that nervous. It was getting hot. I bought a laptop cooler to plug the regular water in it. Yeah, it was the later half of the games, like once it like the Horizon, Last of Us, Ghost of Tsushima, they were pushing that console to the limit. They were making that thing cry.
Yeah. Dog, so my fucking PS4 sounded like a goddamn jumbo jet engine. I was like, oh shit.
I remember those days, man. I remember those days.
So yeah, honestly, that was the thing for me, right? So by the time that the PlayStation 5 is being talked about, being announced, everything like that, people are literally chomping at the bit. They have real things that they want to be solved. People, there were sometimes people were like, listen, I just need to be more powerful than the PlayStation 4, obviously, just make it quieter. People were like,
And it
bro, I don't
was
even care.
very
Just
quiet.
make it quiet, you know? And then when people saw the size of it, and then PlayStation was like, hey, guess what? It looks tall as muff. It's a
But it's quiet.
but it's quiet. People were like, hey,
We'll take it.
that's what I asked you to do, you know? So
Love it.
exactly.
The damn thing looked like the Eye of Sauron tower.
Yep. You know, it looked like if your
Settle down,
Wi-Fi
though.
router was trying to do Wi-Fi 6, 7, and 8.
And yes, it was huge. That sucker was huge. And then when I bought the
I still have the
Pro,
OG.
how small it is.
Heavy as fuck.
Yo, I never had a console so big in my life, and I had the OG Xbox. That
I remember picking up my
motherfucker blew it.
PS5 day one. I was like, hell yeah! Oh shit! That shit was
Man,
heavy,
that
dude.
yeah, OG PS5 and with the disc too. That's a big mother.
Listen,
I was
that's the
like,
one. That's
motherfucker.
the one I still have. I absolutely love the way.
I still have those.
when you compare it next to the Pro, I'm like, whoa, Pro is tiny.
Bitty.
Yeah,
Tiny as
it is
fuck,
insane.
dog.
It is insane how they shrunk it. Absolutely
Yeah, so,
insane.
yeah, listen, I just think it would be such a colossal mistake. If you come up with a PlayStation 6 before 2030, I'm sorry, but you're making a mistake because the market isn't going to follow you. You know, it's just one of those things where you can come up with something and then the market's like, you know what, I wasn't ready for this. I didn't ask for this.
And now
And I'm
now they're gonna
sorry.
have to make
Yeah.
dumb decisions to try to force, like they'll put themselves in a predicament.
Yeah.
If
And to me, it's completely unnecessary. Like people, your customer base keeps telling you, we don't want this thing. Keep it in the bag. Keep working on it. Like I don't know, get PSSR 4.0 out. You know, before you do that, and then you know when people are like, okay, now it's time. Then you are, oh, thank God. You know, let's do this now. But again, I just like PlayStation 6 comes out tomorrow. It doesn't sell. I'm sorry, it just doesn't. And it almost doesn't matter what the price is, you know, unless the price is going to be back to like $400.
Yeah.
And we all know that won't happen in this economic situation. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. The only way you can convince people to upgrade when they don't feel like it is if you make the upgrade deal so good that it just like they can't resist it, right? Like imagine if a person can trade in their PlayStation 5 for like $50 and then they upgrade to PlayStation 6. Okay, they're gonna do that. But in this economic situation where the PlayStation 5 itself is nearly like $700, like Jesus Christ, you know, like I'm sorry, that trading value, I don't think it's gonna be that good, you know. Like I don't think people are going to get a good financial deal out of this. I think it's going to be a financial outlay for most people, and you're going to ask them for a few $100s for something where they're like, you haven't even justified, you know, the last purchase that I made with you, and you spend half of the generation being distracted by things that do not benefit the PlayStation fan base, you know. So at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, you know, like we talked about the Bungie acquisition. The Bungie acquisition is $3.6 billion, 18 times more than the actual Insomniac purchase. 18 times.
Yeah,
They could have bought 18 Insomniacs. What
Well-
value have they created? In fact, by the
Yeah.
very nature of the Bungie deal, they can never provide value to the PlayStation fan, ever. Because those games are never going to be exclusive. They are never going to take the most advantage of the feature set of any PlayStation console. Bungie is a complete waste of space and time as far as the PlayStation fan is concerned, and they will never cease to be. You know, so it's like, why? Why on earth, you know, did that happen? But hey, you know, it is what it is. And yeah.
Well, I guess my main thing, again, I'm not the expert in it. What I'm hearing, again, this is from, Moore's Law is dead and other leaks and discussions about it. My understanding, again, is that the system is designed to be cheap, right? Less plastic, usage of power is reasonable, almost actually a quarter of the PlayStation 5 power usage. And from a cost perspective, it makes sense for them to release it. And the question is, can they release it at a $500 price? With, I don't know, with a genuine good exclusive? Maybe they can. And I think at that moment, I will purchase.
Well, so you're
Let me,
saying
let me ask you something. You said at a
eventually-
cost of, you said something at a cost perspective, they have to release it. Why?
So why it is that actually it doesn't make sense, but it makes sense to a certain extent. It's that it's gonna be cheaper for them to produce the PlayStation 6 compared to the PlayStation 5. That's the thing that doesn't make any sense, but it makes sense. Is that as I said, from a materials perspective, it's less heat intensive due to the APU or the CPU and the GPU becoming smaller. It doesn't use again, this is from someone else. Currently, my understanding is that PlayStation 5 uses 200 kilowatts. PlayStation 6 only used 50 kilowatts or something like that, right? So it's, as I said, it's a quarter of the power usage, and it will be faster. Ray tracing is 12 times. Machine learning capability is 6 times. It is going to have a bigger RAM. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to be 24 gigabytes or 32 gigabytes. But again, in any shape or form, the silly thing is that when end of 2027 comes, for Sony and PlayStation, it will be cheaper to produce PlayStation 6 compared to the PlayStation 5.
So
yeah.
let me get this straight. I just want to understand something, right? So you're saying that this device is going to be cheaper to manufacture, more
Yes.
cost energy efficient, more
Yes.
powerful, and
Yes.
somehow also cheaper to the customer?
Yes.
Well,
I feel like
actually back
all
that
of
up
those
too.
things cannot be true at the same time.
I know.
I'm sorry,
I know.
that-
It doesn't make sense.
He might
Listen,
be right. He might be
No,
right.
because
He might be right. He might be
okay,
right.
go ahead. Go ahead, Sean.
Because I'm gonna explain. Because you thinking the prices of RAM is gonna be high all this, for the next couple of years. It's actually gonna go down because this AI bubble's about to pop. So
yeah,
it will eventually get cheaper. So that's what I'm saying. He might be onto something. Because because the AI thing is starting to get out of hand now.
But that's an industry thing now. Now you're talking about industry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because that's also driving the price of RAM.
But specifically, he's talking about PlayStation 6 being more performant and cheaper to build. But here's my question: Sony doesn't live in their own universe. Just like Extreme says, they have to follow the laws of physics. If this was possible, then how come nobody else is doing it? Especially, and it's not like Sony's working on their own in a private lab. They're working with AMD. So is AMD is AMD GPUs going to be like $200, $300?
No,
because it doesn't make sense that the PlayStation is going to be $500, but AMD GPUs are $1,000. Why? You know what I'm saying? How is Sony able to produce better performing equipment at a lower cost, but yet Nvidia couldn't do it?
Again, this is directly from the Moore's law is dead guy, right? And I'm just paraphrasing what he is saying, but I trust his leaks because his leaks are usually reasonably good. At the end of the day, PlayStation, when they designed the PlayStation 5, they designed it in a way that they didn't care about cost, right? We've seen how chunky, how much copper just the cooling system requires. It is a very costly system. Now, when they were, and this is my understanding, is that when they were designing the PlayStation 6, or they're currently finalizing the design, what's going to happen is that they are designing it in a way that is very cost effective and cost efficient. Again, they're working towards making sure that the APU requirement for data file compression is its best it can be. What that means is that it's going to save on the die size. So the PlayStation 5 chip APU, or the graphics processing unit and the CPU is going to cost more to produce compared to what's going to be in the PlayStation 6. Yeah, again, as I said, like when you really think about it, it doesn't make sense. But if you listen to what Moore's
Y'all
law
saw
is
that,
having a
didn't y'all?
discussion about, it makes sense.
Oh, we saw that. We saw
We all
everything.
seen it.
Yeah.
We saw everything.
We saw
She just came back from Florida.
Oh, okay.
Wait, say it again.
That's sweet, man.
I was talking to.
That's sweet.
Everybody's like, oh.
Listen, Porto just decided to take a dump on every single man in this chat. You know, and every single gal in this chat, just like, oh look, I've got true love, right in front of you.
What the hell did I miss?
Respect.
You're not even one enough. You're not even one enough.
I was talking to the chat. What the hell did I miss?
Nah. We're all jealous now. Shit. I'm gonna send my girlfriend to Florida just so she can come back and give me that.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, continue,
Yeah,
I guess.
They keep lying to us. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
He said, keep lying to us.
Fuck, I'm so lost right now, dude.
Yeah.
No, don't worry about it.
I guess
But you know, as I said, what if let's say they cancel and decide not to make it, right? They will lose their contracts with TMC, the graphics chip manufacturer. If they lose that slot, it's gonna be impossible for them to recontract and get back into it. It's gonna, as I said, as I keep saying, everybody who knows these things are saying that it is better to release it for everyone. And it's not just PlayStation, it's for us. It is better to release it as soon as possible because it's gonna cost less, it's gonna perform better, and it's going to be a better system at the end of the day. So.
Man, that sounds like the most. That's it's too good to be true. And I'm gonna say this, even I'll say this because I know what Extreme was alluding to. Even if they were able to achieve all those metrics, who says they're gonna pass the cost savings on to us and not still sell it for $800 to make maximum profit?
Oh, they can. Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying?
If they want.
Yeah, they still can, definitely.
That's like you know what I'm saying? I think like this whole, I mean, let's say if they did do it. Let's say if they were able to build a console. They build a new PlayStation 6 and for whatever reason they really were cost efficient, better cooling, cheaper cooling, whatever. They found the magic way to create the most cost effective console, minimize pricing as best as possible, yet still be much more performant in all these areas, right? And they release it, right? In this perfect world. Then the only way... Yeah, I know, right? In Cerny we trust. Then the only way... Because the truth is, we still have the problem. The consumer's not ready to buy it.
Right.
Inherently. Because gamers are not fully satisfied with a generation of PlayStation 5. A lot of gamers still feel there's a lot left to build. So the desire, other than the techies and the tech enthusiasts, which is a small segment of gaming, but the people who play PlayStation, enjoy PlayStation, they are happy where they are. Look how long the PS4 gamers stood. And that motherfucker sounds like a jet engine. PS5 is peak. And those with the Pro, what more do you want at this point in time other than more games to show off the platform that you own? So the need, this huge desire to buy another console isn't there. You'll have a small minority of hardcore techies and enthusiasts, but PlayStation isn't built on the 5 million. It's built on the 90 million. How are you going to convince 90 million to buy it when they're still happy with the PS5? Right? And listen, I know what you're saying. You're saying that, but it's cheaper. Here's the thing. You know what's also cheaper than, let's say if they were to even sell the PS6 for $500. Let's say it's $500. But you know what's cheaper than $500? $0, because I'm not buying it.
Yeah.
You can't beat zero. I don't need to buy the PlayStation 6 because there's one thing. Sony's not going to make exclusives for the first 2 or 3 years. It's going to be cross-gen because they made huge money. They made huge money still making games for PS4. So they're going to do that same exact strategy. So I don't need to buy a PlayStation 6 to play PlayStation games. The Pro will do it. So $0 is cheaper than $500.
Yeah, but as I said,
until you bring exclusives. It's just
Yeah.
But they're not gonna
And
they're not gonna
then
give you launch exclusives. Maybe a niche game. Let me put it this way: then Spider-Man 3 is not gonna be exclusive to the PlayStation 6 at launch. If it was a launch game,
no.
that shit ain't
Fuck
happening.
no.
No, they still
None of
working.
the,
That
none
shit
of,
ain't
none
happening.
of the Marvel
100
games.
plus
None of
million
the Marvel
PS,
games.
100 plus PS5 gamers and PS5 Pro. No way, they're
None
missing
of the
on that
Marvel
money.
games. With the
It's not gonna
licensing
happen.
on that one, none of the Marvel games are
Not
gonna
gonna
be
happen.
exclusive.
You won't see. You probably won't see
Oh.
a major exclusive for 3-4 years after the PlayStation 6 launch.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Maybe one like a Returnal, maybe.
And then here's
Maybe.
part. And here's the thing: if PlayStation 6 launches and the majority of people don't buy it, the viral information of PlayStation not selling will take hold. And then that just adds an unnecessary negative look on the PlayStation. People can then start saying PlayStation's losing its value or PlayStation, the end of console. People could just make up stories.
Oh, yeah.
When in reality,
Console's
it was
not
just
growing.
console's not growing. This is the end of PlayStation. All this negative stuff, when in reality, the people just didn't want it. It was just the wrong time to launch it. Just wait wait 2 more years.
Would you
Wait 2 more
consider the
years.
handheld?
Fuck no.
No.
For what?
No.
Oh.
No.
For what?
Why?
To do what?
It has no benefit.
Now,
wait till
for
2028.
handheld gamers, sure. But I wouldn't call that a next generation launch. I would just call it another accessory for those who want to take the gaming on the go, but not, we're launching a new next generation product. Just, we're giving you a new handheld that can natively play these games. Just strategize it just as an handheld. Kind of like how they strategized the PS3 players, PS3, PS4 with the Vita and the PSP. It wasn't a shift or anything. It was just another device. Okay, whatever. But the PlayStation 6 is supposed to take over the market. But most gamers ain't ready for a new market of PlayStation things. They're happy where they're at. Just give the customers more time to enjoy what they got. They're going to be ready eventually. And then you feed off that readiness. But like Extreme says, this is a unique market where you're about to launch a console, and most gamers are like, we still want to eat where we're at. And that's a new area. And I don't think there'll be any huge benefits releasing a PlayStation 6 in 2027 other than the techies talking about it. From a gaming perspective, my opinion, Sony's focus, delay the hardware. In fact, now you got more time to do more stuff, use more better technology, right? But I think what Sony really needs to hunker down on is to really fix this gen issues that they have. Bungie was a bad buy for $3.6 billion. Marathon, not saying it's a bad game, but it's not making waves. Not a lot of people are talking about it. There's no 300,000 people weekly playing it or daily or whatever. It's like 80,000, which is not bad, but it's not $3.6 billion good. They also need to figure out this 5 to 6 year life cycle of games. You can't have studios that release a game every 6 years. They might release one game the entire generation. That's no.
Yeah,
They gotta fix that.
They should have invested that 3.6 billion into their studios to where you could have an Insomniac with multiple teams putting out multiple games throughout the generation. We started off with Miles Morales with the port of Spider-Man 1. We got Spider-Man 2, and we're about to get Wolverine.
And a Ratchet and Clank.
Venom. And Ratchet and Clank. And we might get Venom next year. Like, what the fuck? Like, invest in your studios. Maybe you don't have to cut the 5-year gap, but if you have multiple teams working on games, you can kind of
the staggering
the audience.
That's how they release Call of Duty every year. Each of those Call of Duties are like 4 to 6 years to make, but they have like 5 studios.
Which is why you're going to be able to see Resident Evil Village, Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil Requiem all in one generation as of right now. You know what I mean? With a Code Veronica.
And the Monster Hunters. And the Onimusha.
Yes.
That's what you need to do.
Yes.
They need to fix that. I don't care what consoles you come out. If you got a studio that only makes one game for the PS6, it's like, wait a minute. What are you talking? Like, we're about to have only one Naughty Dog for the PlayStation 5 generation of new game.
That's wild.
The next new game, which everybody's saying is Uncharted 5, that's on PlayStation 6, cross-gen with PlayStation 5. But you see what I'm saying? So there's some areas that Sony really needs to focus on and fix. You know what I'm saying? Like a new console is the last thing they need to worry about. Because really, everybody's happy with the PS4 Pro. Right now, the console, the biggest issue with the console is the price. They raised it up.
I still think that's 28, dude, because Mark Cerny said it last year. It's a few years away. He didn't say a couple years. It's 2 years away. I'm going to go off of what Master of the Sky said.
Yeah, I'm thinking 28 too. I'm really thinking 28.
I think 28 would just be such a mistake because the world isn't going to go back to any measure of normalcy. And again, it's not about what Sony wants. We all understand. Like, listen, if Sony could,
Right.
they
No,
would,
yeah, you're
they
right.
would send, they would create, these consoles every year on a yearly cycle, just like every other product category seems to, right? Like, who needs an iPhone every year? Nobody does. What difference is there between an iPhone per year? Almost nothing, right? But that market is able to get away with that because, that's just the way that it is. Consoles, they're not able to do the same thing. So for me, I'm like, again, like Podwalk said, it's well and good for Sony to take this and be like, yeah, this is what we want to do. And it's like, yeah, that's what you want to do. But how does that actually help the actual person who is making that decision? And that person is not obligated. We don't owe Sony anything. We are not obligated to go by their plans and be like, yeah, because you decided to put out your product at a time that we didn't want it, we're gonna go and buy it anyway. So to me, I'm just, I don't know. I don't see it. I just look around and like,
I
it's
think
such a
the wishful
mistake
thinking
yeah.
for us is like, it's wishful thinking on our part. These motherfuckers released a fucking console in the middle of a pandemic. They're gonna do
I mean,
whatever
no,
they
the
want.
pandemic again. It was people want. If you think about the
Well,
pandemic,
PS4 was
supercharged the
ready,
demand for
man. It
consoles.
was ready.
Not
No,
only
I
that, but the
agree.
pandemic
I completely
supercharged
agree.
the demand. Like if Sony had the stock, they could probably have sold like 30 to 35 million consoles because
Yeah.
of the pandemic. People were
Yeah.
getting surplus checks,
yeah.
stimulus checks. They were at home. They were stuck.
Oh
anywhere.
yeah.
In
Yeah.
Australia, it
It's
was
different.
That was a
completely.
thing.
Yeah.
You
That was
know,
a thing.
Yeah.
this
you're
is the
right.
exact opposite.
In
We are
fact,
now, yeah.
that was the reason why we're in this mess because people confuse pandemic hype with normal. They thought that was the norm.
Exactly.
No, they didn't realize. Wait a
Yeah.
minute.
Exactly.
That's where they
Everyone's playing live service
ballooned.
games.
They hired
Let's
100,000
fucking invest.
people. They based their decision on the pandemic, and then when the pandemic died, and people's like, oh, we're gonna go back outside now, so we're not gonna play as much video games as we were before. They're like, we invested all this stuff. Like, I don't know how the industry was like. This is why wild because you got so many smart people, right? But if I was in that room and be like, oh, let's hire 10,000 people playing game, I'd be like, you do realize people ain't got shit else to do. This is not normal. Like when everything opens up, they're gonna go back down to hardly playing video games. Like the people who are now buying 10 video games, they're gonna go back to just playing Call of Duty. The only reason why they're playing everything now because they got nothing else to do. The movie theaters are closed, amusement park are closed. You can't even go outside and jog. Like I would have been in that room. Like, what are you guys doing? Like this is just temporary. We're gonna go back to normal in 2021, 2022. Don't. But they literally thought that was like, oh my god, gaming's growing bigger than ever. Like I don't know how no one in the room was like, we ain't got nothing else to do. We're bored. So yeah, people are gonna play a lot of video games. You got people who don't care about video games playing video games because they ran out of shit to do.
Nothing else to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's only so much coloring books you could color. Fuck it, I'll play a video game. You know? And there's only so much books you could read. Even people who read books were playing video games. They got tired of reading books.
All those
It's just
motherfuckers, and every book ever is on your phone.
even the people who play video games all the time was like, I gotta do something. Let me play Uno. Like I gotta figure. Like it was just, you were just stuck.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I cannot believe the industry thought that was gonna be the norm. I cannot
you
believe the
guys
industry
are
thought that was the
stuck.
norm.
I was unfortunately working 60 hours a week.
Oh, you during COVID?
Yeah, I was 6 days a week, 60 days a week. I was considered essential.
Oh,
me
oh,
too.
you
When I
active
worked
It's
duty.
different. Yeah.
You
when I worked
active
at the
duty.
airport, I had to do the same thing.
No, I wasn't actually. I was not active duty.
What were you doing? Oh, you were your job, your civilian job? Oh, what
My
you were
job,
doing?
yeah, my civvy job. Organic food distribution. But
Well,
all my
motherfuckers
boss
gotta eat.
distributes- Motherfuckers gotta eat. Grocery stores need their fucking
Listen,
food.
I want my organic food. You think I'm gonna buy the?
Dog.
You know, I need organic.
It wasn't even that. Everybody needed toilet paper. What the fuck is this virus doing to you guys?
You know when we talked
Throwing up
about
out of your
that?
ass?
Why is toilet paper the first thing to go out?
Why?
I blame Australia for
Why?
that.
I don't know. Australia, toilet paper always goes out.
Bro,
if you hear
it
a
was that and
pandemic,
chicken sandwiches. What Rock, you just talked about this on Friday. It's that and chicken sandwiches. What the fuck?
Yep.
What the fuck was going on in 2020? I was playing Resident Evil 3 remake. Like, life is good.
you
What the
said
fuck's
chicken
going on
sandwiches.
outside?
You said chicken sandwiches.
Yeah, Popeye's chicken sandwiches. And they
Oh,
weren't even
no,
that good.
yeah.
Some weirdos.
So, like chicken sandwiches. Well, if you eat
You
two
were
of them
just talking
shits,
about
you're
it on
gonna need
Friday.
toilet paper. You eat two of them shits, you're gonna need a lot of toilet paper. You're gonna need
You're
a
gonna be
lot of
backed
toilet paper,
up, that's
dog.
for sure.
You're gonna be backed up.
Oh,
man.
2020 is just wild, dude. It was so wild. I was
The
working
great,
and playing
the
games. That's all I
great
did.
toilet paper panic originated from Australians, so I blame M and Valkyrie.
Oh,
Listen. I am a cultured man. I use a bidet. Okay, just so you know.
Exactly.
You know, I cannot hate.
don't-
I can.
I
My
do
next
not
house,
understand.
I'm getting a bidet.
Yeah, I do not
So
understand how
good.
you people think.
Absolutely.
Tissue-
Get a bidet. When I used one for the first time in Germany, I was like, I can't go back. I'm getting a bidet.
Yeah,
It will change your life.
there you go,
All right. We got Rufus.
They're woke.
We got a woke butt. Rufus with the super chat. What is MYR? What currency is that?
no idea.
And what?
don't know,
isn't
but-
that-
M Mike
No.
Mike Yankee Romeo.
Nope, no idea.
MYR. That's interesting.
Malaysian ringgit.
Malaysia. Hey Henry. Oh no, he's in Taiwan. Never mind. I was gonna say
Taiwanese.
Malaysia. Okay. Thank you so much. She's from Malaysia. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about.
Shout out to you, man.
Damn, we're global. Yo, we in Malaysia, dog. Holy shit. You know.
So you actually made it to Australia. You should just assume you made it to every other country.
right.
Mama, we made it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
If you come all the way here,
There's Australia.
you've been everywhere else.
Yo, I'm waiting for somebody to be like they're like in the North Pole or some shit. I would be like,
That'd be some cool shit.
Seamus Blackley. He's Rufus says Seamus Blackley, the father of Xbox, said Microsoft is sunsetting Xbox down. I think that's exactly what Satya is doing. He's definitely changing the landscape. He's not sticking. Yeah,
Right.
he's not sticking with the traditional Xbox. He's done with that bullshit. He's done with that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. And Galaxy Fur. 5% chance they go back to exclusive because Microsoft Xbox loves to flush money down the drain and make really dumb decisions. Example, Copilot. I mean,
Oh yeah.
the stupidity factor. I guess you got to give 5% to the stupidity factor. You know,
I'm glad you touched on that. So, Reforge had Mag on his show on Monday, and they're
Yeah.
talking about like the PlayStation S is probably a prototype that people were just talking about at the water cooler. You know, he's like, everybody does their prototypes. He was like, I guess Mag got a prototype controller from Xbox that had a Copilot button, and he was like, don't fucking do it. Don't do it. I was like, "Dog."
No, they had a co-pilot button on the controller.
On one of their
That's
prototypes, yeah.
right.
He said they had like
Just
12.
No.
They had like 12 controllers that they're prototyping for the next Helix, and his prototype had a Copilot button on it. He's like, "Don't fucking do this. Don't do it." I was like, "What
Super
the
glue
fuck?"
that button so it can't work. Like,
Wow.
I was like, "No fucking way."
That's crazy.
That's wild. Yeah, I was
Mhm.
like, "Are you? You can get rid of the Xbox button for Copilot button?" I don't know, man. It's
They
weird.
probably
Go
would do
ahead.
some stuff like that.
Go ahead, P-Rock.
all right, no, that's it. That's the show. My wife's back, so need to wrap this shit up.
I need to go more of what I just got.
No, we need to wrap. Come back, come back. We need to, so we need to wrap this up. So we're gonna do our outros. Chill Will.
Hey man, appreciate you for having me on Puerto Rock. Shout out
Put
to
your links in
everyone
the
on
chat because I
panel.
don't want to be held responsible.
Oh yeah, let me do that.
Because Glenzer
Shout
called me
out
out
to
last time, so
everyone.
y'all could put links in the chat.
Shout out to everyone in the chat, man. You guys were going fucking in on that motherfucker. Bro brought out his third alternate account. That's
My
how
man said
fucking
he
in depth
has
he
a
is.
limited accounts. You ain't stopping that dude.
Bro,
He said I can do this
legit.
all day.
It's like playing whack-a-mole.
That's crazy.
Y'all playing
I was like,
whack-a-mole. You ain't stopping him. He's gonna troll, and there's nothing you could do about it.
Shout out to the chat. Y'all were bodying him all fucking stream. That's crazy work, bro.
Right.
But yeah, you guys can follow me. I'm gonna put my link in the chat. I like to stream survival horror games on my channel, and we got a lot of survival horror content coming up. You know, there's gonna
Really?
be Resident Evil 5 DLC, Directive 8020 from
Resident
the guys who
Evil
did
5
Until Dawn.
DLC?
Oh yeah.
Oh, my fault. Resident Evil Requiem DLC.
I was just saying 5 DLC? We didn't even have Resident Evil 5. I'm like, what?
We're gonna get what the hell is the game?
Are you gonna play Onimusha? Oh
Onimusha?
yeah, they're gonna have the live
but
reveal.
I probably won't. Yeah, I'll play it, but I'm not gonna stream it. You know, we might have Hellraiser this year. We have a lot of survival horror.
Ooh, Hellraiser, and what is it? Oh, Halloween. Is that coming out this year?
And
The
Halloween,
single player.
yeah, that's this year too. We have a Silent Hill coming out. Like, there's gonna be a lot of content, and I'm still
Townfall.
streaming.
Yeah, Silent Hill Townfall.
And I'm still
not
streaming
playing
my
that game.
platinum.
That's cursed.
You're not playing Silent Hill?
No, it's cursed. I've seen the images. We're gonna have nightmares.
That's why I'm playing it.
I'm gonna have to update your prompt.
Definitely.
You are a master gamer that loves nothing but horror games. You will play all of them.
Someone said check out Glinzer's link that he put in the chat.
Okay, where is it? Where's the link at?
Oh, there it is.
Did he repost it?
SPR?
Yeah. Let me see. Okay, I got it. All right, let me see. Let me see. Okay, got it. Let me put it up. All right, let's see. Let's see what's going on. What is this? What is this about?
Oh, piece of candy.
What's this about?
Okay, how's that? So we can look better. All right, guys, you never know who you're running into.
There it is.
This man
Is that J-Dub?
me. I'm retired from the military. He's retired from the Xbox.
That's my name,
see? Look, hold on. Oh, assistant now.
Asha's assistant.
You are Asha's assistant?
That's my job.
How
Yo.
you enjoying retirement, man?
But she's right here. Asha's right.
Hold up. Yo, what's up with Phil Spencer's? You see those marks on his face? Is he okay?
Is he good?
You see the marks on his face?
Is she right where? Oh, look, Asha's right here. So, ladies and gentlemen, look, see that? Oh, it's on video. We got Madam Xbox over here. Madam Xbox, come on in. How you doing? Madam Xbox, how you doing?
I'm great.
Are you enjoying your new role?
I'm enjoying it. First GDC.
First GDC, mine too.
Oh, really?
This is my first GDC. Yes, it is.
It's Mario hat.
Nintendo store. It's Mario Day.
Well, maybe he's
so I had
preparing
to
for
celebrate
the
Mario Day.
Olympics
We had
in
to come here.
Olympia.
Mario Day on Xbox, but you know, we all love video games. This is all about, right? So we want to wish you success. We want to wish you thank you. Welcome to the community. I know you got a big road ahead of you, but I know you're going to do a good job.
I appreciate it.
We appreciate you and continue success on your retirement.
Thank you, sir.
I love the Xbox 360 generation. That was just amazing generation.
I love it too.
Yeah. So
I also love this generation.
Hey, we love all of them. We like games, right?
We like games.
We like games. Games everywhere.
He said we love the 360 generation. It's Phil had to remind him, hey, we like this generation too. He's like, yeah, okay, we like all generations. Of course, I see what Gliss is talking about. My man said, hey, we like the 360 generation. Hint, hint, hint. Hint, hint, hint. Hint.
Go back,
and then he goes, oh, we love this generation. Okay, we love. That's like saying, you know, Black Lives Matter. Oh, all lives matter. He pulled one of the, you know, we love all generations. If you're gonna say that. But 360 in particular, hint, hint, hint. Oh, snap.
Wink, nudge, nudge.
That's all right. So what are you going to do? Go fishing? What you going to do?
Snowboarding.
Snowboarding?
Yeah.
Snowboarding?
No fishing?
Yeah, I like fish, but I don't fish.
No fish. Okay. Well, let's get a picture, but thank you so much, man.
Thank you, man.
Let's get a picture.
Yeah, I hope Phil's okay, though. Those little stains on his face, because he did lose a lot of weight fast.
Mm.
and then he has those marks on his face. I hope he's okay, man. I
Fast,
hope he doesn't have
bro.
health.
He was
Yeah, he
a
lost weight.
lot
Like my man
bigger.
was on Wegovy. My man was
Bro,
injecting
like,
that shit
he
in
was-
his neck like Resident Evil, boy. He was on that T virus. Lost weight. That dude
Bro,
said,
he was like a lot bigger when it was just 4 games. That podcast, dog.
I do shit. And then now he has those marks on his face. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. See, you Xbox fanboys had that man addicted to heroin, bro. That's the only way he was able to survive this shit. That man was coked up. That man was on. He was coked up for 6 years, bro. That dude was like, oh my god, I gotta deal with this shit. man, you got that. Y'all turned him into a drug addict, bro. Shit. If I was in charge of Xbox, I would look like Scarface. I would have mountains of cocaine in my office, boy, to deal with this shit. Like, what now, bro? Hold on, let me take a hit. Oh my god. Yo, boy. I would be like, what was it? Tropic Thunder? That motherfucker snorting heroin right out the bag. Yo, that'll be me. I'll be like Jack Black, just snorting that shit. Yeah, fucking right out the bag. Working for Xbox, boy. I'll be stressed the fuck out, boy. That dude, boy. Y'all, look how y'all did Phil dirty. Got that man stressed out, boy. Turned his ass into a drug addict. Boy, that's why he said snowboarding. He ain't talking about the snow in the mountains of Colorado. All right, that was not his snow. That was not the snowboarding he was talking about. He goes, I'm going snowboarding. Oh, there we go. Anyway, we'll continue with the outros. Extreme.
Yo, people, I have a video on the channel. See, once in a while, I actually do my job. So, go ahead, check that out. And I think
Put the link in the chat if you haven't already.
I'll put the link in the chat.
I get in trouble.
Talking about them. Just talking about the state of the gaming industry for all of the major console manufacturers, because you guys know I only care about the consoles. So, if you want to hear my opinion about where Xbox is, where PlayStation is, and where Nintendo is, then you can head over there and you'll hear me talk, and that'll be it. Yeah, I think you'll enjoy it anyway.
Okay, all right. Sean?
What up, everybody? I'm the trophy guy. I do the guides and also do the let's plays and walkthroughs of all games because I'm a variety gamer. But I am doing Life is Strange right now, Reunion. I'm actually doing the hybrid where I'm actually doing all the collectibles and achievements, or I should say trophies for that game. So that's what I'm starting. I started today, so y'all can see the first video that's on now. And I'm gonna drop my link in the chat. So if y'all want to follow me, it's Sean K the King on YouTube. And I'll be on Life is Strange Part 2 tomorrow for Reunion.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right, Valkyrie.
Hi, thanks for having me. I always learn something new. What am I doing? This week I will be playing COD, so I'll be doing lots of shooting.
What?
Pragmata.
And Pragmata when it finally arrives. It's supposed to arrive on maybe. We'll see. I'm getting it delivered.
Okay.
So, since that's on, and then what else was I doing? VR. I might try RE on the VR headset, but that might have to wait if Pragmata comes first. We will see. But lots of shooting. I'll be coding, and then I'll post it. So, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Entity.
My journey with Atsu and Hokkaido Island or Ghost of Yote still continues. And yeah, just keep on playing that. It's the gift on keep on giving.
Keep on keeping on.
Keep on, keep on.
Okay.
I have 500 pictures in that game.
Oh wow.
Damn.
Wow.
I need to see some of the pictures.
Abusing that photo mode with his AI.
Yep.
Okay. All right. And Henry, I know Henry's been quiet. He's probably been real busy. Or he's playing Resident Evil this whole time.
Is he?
Yeah, he's not on. Yep.
Yeah.
You didn't get it ready?
Quiet. He's quiet.
Either that or he's working for Apple, making some secret thing he can't tell us about. And then you remember that thing that you love?
Yeah.
I did that.
Okay. All right. Well, on behalf of Henry, he shouts out everybody, and yeah. All right, everybody. Hey, anyway, thank you so much for rocking out with the chat. Hey, while you're here, please hit the like button. Thank you so much for rocking out with 60 frames no lag. If you're new to the channel and you enjoyed the show, you enjoyed the conversations, please subscribe, stick around. We'd love to see you again. And then, of course, on your way out, please hit the like button. Membership opportunities was always available, but most of all, we're just happy that you guys are here. Even the troll, he made it real lively, and there's no stopping him anyway, so he's going to show up. It's just, Doughboy wasn't here today either. I hope he's okay. But anyway, thank you so much.
Group chat.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, he'll be back next week. Yeah.
Awesome. Anyway, thank you so much. Your only friend is YouTube Streets Portal Rock 77. And on behalf of the crew, you guys have a good night, good day, good morning, whatever is happening in your local time zone. You guys take care. Peace. And it's done.